10.
Bill Rizzuto throwing out the first pitch.
9.
Fastball hit deep to right. It's going to be it. Way back there. Oh!
8.
Lawrence Peter Barra, known to everyone as Yogi, the star catcher of the New York Yankees.
7.
Here's the payoff pitch. This is it. There it goes. It's out of here.
6.
This ball club will be remembered by me forever because you have heart as big as this city and you showed what being New Yorkers is all about. God bless you.
5.
Hits in 56 consecutive games. That's an all-time record set by the Yankee Clipper, Joe DiMaggio.
4.
Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
3.
Number 3 will never be worn by another Yankee player, but will go to America's baseball shrine at Cooperstown, New York.
2.
Derek Jeter ends his final game with a walk-off single. Derek Jeter, where fantasy becomes reality.
1.
That's not the way it's going to be, George. Damn right it is. And if you don't like it, you're fired. They haven't hired me yet.
Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees!
Chyeaaa! What is going on, everybody? It is yours truly, the Ace.
You can check on the rep. Yep, second to none.
Appreciate you guys for popping back in. Another day, another game for our New York Yankees, who are losers of the last 5 in a row as they dropped game 1 of the Subway Series. Looking to rebound today with Carlos Rodon on the bump. Carlos Rodon, 9 wins, looking for win number 10. 123 strikeouts on the season, and we're going to need every bit of that tonight as the Yankees are looking to split the series and stop this free fall that this team seems to be in right now, where everything seems to be going wrong, but yet the organization thinks everything's fine. We're going to see what happens today, game 2 versus the Mets. Frankie Montage, the former Yankee, on the bump as well. We'll see what happens. Make sure you guys hit that like button. If you guys are new, hit that subscribe to the Ace Avenue for your Yankee content, sports, movies, and more by yours truly. Before we proceed any further, shout out to Real Bill, first person in the building. What's good, brother? One more entry, and that's going to be tomorrow. Before the contest is over, the giveaway will be on Monday. So make sure you guys have that like button hit, have that notification button rung so you'll be notified so you can be the first person in the building. Real Bill's killed it. He's got a lot of entries. He killed it. But that doesn't guarantee that he's going to win it, though. But I do appreciate you guys. Smack that like. It's the best way to support channel. Is free. Real Bill says, Rodon is the man. We need our Yankees to step up and kick some ass. We'll see. They've been getting their asses kicked lately. But we're going to see if we can turn this around. Val, thanks for popping in, says, to the baseball gods, we can win. We'll see what happens. But we do have some news on the Yankee front as well. Clark Schmidt not looking too good on the Clark Schmidt side. He is going for second opinions, but early indications might look like it might be Tommy John, which is not good. Once, obviously people are going to harp back to when he had the no-hitter going and let him go too far. That's what people are going to harp back to, obviously, immediately. Unfortunately, Schmidt is just one of these pitchers that gets banged up a lot. And now this might look like, especially with this late in the season, him getting Tommy John might miss this year and a majority of next year as well. But we'll see. But Fireside Yankees tweeted from Joe Sherman that the Yankees plan to promote Cam Schlittler. I really have to slow down when I say his name because I call him Cam Schlittler too much. Cam Schlittler to make his debut versus the Mariners this week. They haven't specified what game, but we will see. I will be off on Tuesday for game 1 versus the Mariners because I got early access tickets to go see Superman. I will be working on that content. I've been behind as far as the movie content, but I will be ramping that up. Superman is coming, and I am very excited for that one. Meredith is on the mic, so you guys know what time it is. The game is about to get underway.
And here we go.
Maddie, thanks for popping in. Real Bill says, love the hat. Appreciate that. I'm switching things up today, man. I'm wearing my New York Giants hat. Something, man. I'm trying to do my part to get the Yankees out of this slump. Trying something new. So we'll see if it works. Wearing a football hat on a baseball stream, but it does have the New York. We'll see what happens. Madison, thanks for popping in. Mark says, I'm here, but not first. Mark, you got one more opportunity, but it's not going to be the last time we do this competition. This competition was fun, and it will not be the last. Robert, what up, man? Ace brings the energy. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Now, you know I try my best.
Ain't no thing like me except me.
My guy, Max Coverage, is in the building. Says, Chyeaaa. Appreciate you, Max. I know Max is not streaming today. I think he said he's at a wedding. I know my guy, Max, is probably looking dapper at the wedding. Have a good time, man. Hit the dance floor in the courts. Have a little drinkity drink, man. Hope you have a good time. Madison, what's up? Savius, thanks for popping in. Says, what up, Ace? You don't know what to say. I don't know what to say either. But we're here. We're going to go through this together, and hopefully the Yankees can get a W. Jacob says, Chyeaaa at work during the stream. Want to support my brother. I appreciate you. Andrew, the newest Yankee fan. What up, man? Says, yo, Ace, another day for a Yankee win. That's right, Andrew. That's right. Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles in the building. Max says, give me a Chyeaaa. That's for you, my guy. Appreciate you. Hopefully you have a good time at the wedding. If that's what you're at, I could have swore I heard heard you say you were going to a wedding. If not, whatever you're doing, that's your business. But I thought you said you were going to a wedding. Monty, what up, man? Sorry for being away for a while. You never got to apologize, Monty. I just appreciate you for being here at all. Thank you. Blessed to have enjoyed your daughter's wedding. Well, congratulations to your daughter and congratulations to you and your family. Blessings send your way from me. Appreciate you. Jason Custodio's in the building, says all that jazz. All that jazz. Appreciate you, Jason. Trey's in the building, another Yankee fan, another closet Yankee fan is here. Desiree, what's up, girl? How you doing? Robert, thanks for popping in. Jay says Dominguez not leading off today is negligence. Dude, let's go ahead and talk about that. All right, so let's go ahead and go over the lineup for our New York Yankees.
Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees!
Thank you for the segue, Jason. We got Trent Grisham leading things off. Why? Because Boo can't help himself. It's as simple as this. I said this on Uptown Sports when I was on there earlier this week. Make sure you guys go check out that video if you guys haven't done so. The inconsistencies in this lineup. I don't think you can tell me, and I don't even think it goes back to this year. Maybe not counting the playoffs last year, I would love for somebody to go back and take a deep dive and let me know when's the last time the Yankees had the same lineup in back-to-back games. I would love for somebody to tell me that outside of the playoff runs. When have the Yankees in back-to-back regular season games had back-to-back lineups? The inconsistencies that you're constantly doing. You're playing Trent Grisham again. I get it. You got to find a way to get these guys in. Jason Dominguez did a great job leading off yesterday. I thought we started to see a spark with something with Dominguez and Judge, and you go right away from it. You could have Grisham in the lineup. Just put Dominguez back at leadoff. So we got Grisham in center field, Judge in right, Bellinger at first base today. Cody Bellinger playing first. I like this move. This is something that me and my nephew have been talking about for a minute, because you got to find a way to keep Dominguez in the lineup. So you got a first baseman in Goldschmidt, who is kind of struggling at the moment. So Trent Grisham has the ability to be able to play first base. I like that. Followed by Ben Rice and Jazz Chisholm. You got three lefties back to back to back, but let it be damned. You worried about that later in the game. Then you got Dominguez in the 6th hole. Anthony Vulpi, who was severely struggling at shortstop. Say that 5 times fast. Austin Wells is back behind the plate. I believe this is his first game catch in about 5 days. And then Peraza rounds things off. As far as the lineup, Dominguez is hot right now. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I absolutely love. The middle of the order is going to have to do some damage against Frankie Montas today. This is his 3rd start since coming back from the IL. Yankees, that part of the order, I expect to do some damage today. But all of that for naught if the bullpen cannot hold up in today's ball game. That's what it's got to come down to. The Yankee bullpen has been a problem the last couple of games, so it's going to put a lot of pressure on the pitching staff. Last time Rodon pitched, we had a 3-0 lead. He went out the game, blew it. So it puts a lot of pressure on the starting pitching. But we're going to have to see what happens, and I'm here for it. Andrew, I like how you switch up your words. What words? That's what I'm reading it, bro. Maybe it's YouTube. Don't blame me. Blame YouTube. Real Bill, Chyeaaa, thank you for that gifted membership. On to go with CeeLo is the recipient of that one. Margaret, thanks for popping in. Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. Dominguez got to stay focused so he doesn't throw the game away. Dominguez has been our best hitter as of late. Has he not? This week, has Dominguez not been our best hitter? Show, what up, man? Says, let's go Mets. Thank you for popping in. Just subbed up. I appreciate you. Everybody's welcomed here. And we'll see what happens. 99 says, we are cooked. We'll see. Clark Schmidt going down, especially with Cam I'm just, you know what? I'm just going in on it. Cam Schittler, whatever, man. Sorry, my apologies to you and your family. Since Cam Schittler, damn it, I can't say it. He's coming up. It's going to give an opportunity for a young kid to go off. Ronald, what up, man? Why is Grisham leading off? Because Aaron Boone can't help himself. First pitch to Grisham, catches a zone, called strike. This is how this game gets started. Let me make sure I'm all caught up in the stream. I am. Because MLB TV does like to put itself behind. Grisham weakly hits this back to Montas. One away. Here's Aaron Judge.
Call it, Captain.
Drop those 99 emojis in the chat, guys. Let's go.
99!
99!
The precedence on this team is it's annoying. What kind of tone do you set when you got a guy that Dominguez that gets thrust into a role in a leadoff spot, succeeds, and then he's immediately put down in the middle of the lineup? This Yankee team just has no sense of logic whatsoever. Like, you got to reward these guys for playing well. And I know Aaron Boone probably thought about sitting Dominguez. Dominguez is making, as Judge grounds this out to short. Quick 2 outs. 4 pitches, 2 outs. Here's Bellinger.
Thank you.
Wrong one. Here's Bellinger.
It's alright, 'cause I'm safe out of there.
Dominguez is making it really, and this is what, at the end of the day, the best players need to play. Dominguez is making his case that he needs to play every single day. But it does put a lot of pressure on him, because if he has one bad day, is he hitting the bench? Under Aaron Boone? Definitely. First pitch to Bellinger. Ball misses out. No, little outs. No, I actually clipped the zone. Call strike. 0-1. Victory, what up, man? Victory says, what's good, Ace? Thanks for the play-by-play. Yankees must win today. I appreciate you. I agree. I feel like today's a must-win game. The frustrations are mounting. You losing another series, especially to the crosstown rival Mets. What does it say? What does it say? The Yankees are sinking fast. Bellinger called strike 0-2. So Montas is not throwing the ball yet. No balls, 2 strike count. In the dirt. 1-2. Yankees are sinking fast, man. They need somebody to come save them, man. They can only save themselves at this point. One-two to Montas. In the dirt, 2-2. Montas had a good game against Atlanta in his first start. Second start, not so much. Got shelled around. Which Montas are we getting today? So far, 8 pitches, 2 outs. Might be able to get under this. Might be able to get under this, out of this inning under 10 pitches. The 2-2. Bellinger hits this on the ground, and he does. 9 pitches, 3 outs. Yankees go down 1-2-3. No fight in the first. Jason says Montas got big. Ayo. Nah, he doesn't like he been stacking up on the rice and beans though. He been going in on that. That's what happens when you're on an IL. You got plenty of time to eat. It's all about momentum. It's all about momentum. Now you're putting a lot of pressure on Clark Schmidt. I mean, not Clark Schmidt. I'm sorry. I got Clark Schmidt in the brain. Prayers to Clark Schmidt. A lot of pressure on Carlos Rodon. You're in a New York state of mind. We got to do something. We got to show this team who's really the king of New York.
We are, yeah, I said it, we are.
Both teams have won 2 games. In this first time in a long time we've had 3 games set versus the Mets. Yankees won 2 out of 3. Mets won yesterday to even it up at 2-2. So whoever wins today can guarantee that they will not lose the season series versus the other team. NFE from the Strike Zone is in the building. What's good, brother? How you doing? Make sure you guys go show some love to my guy NFE. You guys know the deal. If you're not subscribed to my guy NFE, you really should question y'all life choices, because that's my guy. Real Bill, what up, man? Monty, Ace, what are your thoughts on Dreamweaver? I think we might have rushed him back, dude, to be honest with you. It's looking like it, because he's looking like a shell of his former self. Luke Weaver of injuries past is what it looks like. Like, it's no coincidence that he got hurt and all of a sudden come back. We might have rushed him back. Do I think that he's cooked for the season? Absolutely not. But I think we might have rushed him back. Dominguez, Grisham, and Judge on the outfield. First pitch to Marte is taken deep left field, and that drops past Dominguez. Grisham throws it in, and that's a double to start already. So, 1 pitch, runner in scoring position for the heart of the order. You can't ask for a worse start for the New York Yankees. Rodon's looking at that like that should have been caught. That probably had a high catch probability. I think Dominguez played that too safe. You got to be a little more aggressive, especially with Grisham behind you. The route that he took. Rodon's looking like, bro, you couldn't catch that? Here's Lindor. First pitch to Lindor, cut on and missed, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike count here. Lindor calls time. You know what's funny, right? Because I'm also a creature of habit, right? I've been having I have mad just random doohickeys on my desk that I fidget around with during the game. I had this 1 nickel that was sitting here. And I got so pissed off I threw it yesterday, and I have no fucking idea where it's at. And now I'm touching the spot it was at and it's not there. Yeah, Val just got in double already. The 1-1. Lindor, foul, 1-2. Runner on second, nobody out. The 1-2, need a strikeout. Ball in the dirt, good block by Wells, 2-2. Since suffering a broken pinky toe, Lindor's hitting 206, so he's definitely getting hampered by that injury. 2 balls, 2 strikeout. Soto's on deck. Soto crushed us yesterday. The 2-2. Foul. Barely got a piece of it. Stays live. The finale of the series I will be live for will be at 1 o'clock tomorrow. The 2-2. In the dirt. Gets away from Wells, but the runner stays put. That makes it 3-2. Can't walk him. Am I bracing myself for a disappointment? Bro, have we not been doing that all week? Until this team proves otherwise, have we not been doing it all week? The 3-2. In the dirt, walked on. So that puts 2 on, nobody out for Juan Soto.
Hang on to your hats, folks, because you ain't seen nothing yet.
Soto had a game yesterday. Looking to continue that today. You're listening to the sound off. You don't want to hear Met fans. I mean, look, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at the Met fans. I'm not mad at Blue Jays fans. I'm not mad at anybody but the Yankees. Other teams can come in here. You know, congratulations to you guys for playing well. That's all good. That's all fine and dandy. But this New York Yankees team is shitting themselves. They realistically, you want to know? Soto shows bunt, bunts it. Wells gets it, throws the little things, right? Move 2 runners to scoring position. That's the little things. You got a $700 million guy that's willing to do the little things to help his team win. Soto moves 2 runners in scoring position with 1 away. The little things in baseball. So 2 on, 1 away. Base hit might make this a 2-0 ball game right out the jump. And when this Yankee team, the stats show it, when they fall down early, especially with a 3+ or a 3-run plus lead, they have yet to win a game. They pack it in. They phone it in. Why? Because this team has no leadership. First pitch to Alonso, ball outside. 1 ball, no strike count. Kerm, what up? See, Yankees, that's small ball, right? Val says she'd rather take that than a 3-run home run. And the Yankees are playing back on the infield, so they're willing to concede the run at home. The 1-0. That caught the zone, but doesn't get the call. 2-0. Jays walked off the Angels last night. Doesn't surprise me. They're hot right now. They're expanding that lead. The Yankees are going to be in second place for a while. We might be in third place very soon. Fuck around, we might be in fourth place. That's a ball outside. 3-0. Yankees are heading in the wrong direction. I said this yesterday. Brace for impact, guys. I'm not even exaggerating when I look at the schedule. By the end of this month, we could be under 500. We're only 8 games over 500. The 3-0 outside, but it's called a strike. Terrible call by the umpire. 3-1. The 3-1 ball walked on. Runners took off. Bases loaded, 1 away. The only positive with this is double play at any base. Here's Nimmo, yesterday's hero. Here we go again, man. Here we fucking go again.
Here we go again.
Same old shit, just a different day. Matt Blake coming out to talk to him. In a day where where everything's struggling and we need Carlos Rodon to absolutely shove, bases are loaded, 1 away. Yankees are average team. Their show is how playing like it. And you are what your record says. If you hit 500, that means that you're fucking average. Nimmo hit a big home run in yesterday's game, and I called it. I knew it was going to happen late in the game. I knew it. I just felt it in my gut. As soon as he stepped to the plate, I said, I don't have a good feeling about this. And I don't have a good feeling about this right here either. First pitch to Nimmo is in there for strike 0-1. Dodgers, Astros, and Tigers are the elites. Okay. But Dodgers also got smacked yesterday. Ball in the dirt, 1-1. You know who's not the elite, Trey? The Orioles. 1 ball, 1 strike count. The 1-1. Cut on and miss. 1-2. Need a strikeout here. Come on, Los. The 1-2. This is hit deep right field. Grand slam.
No, what the heck? I'll laugh anyway.
Called it. Already. And Aaron Boone. Look at Boone just standing on the top step, chewing his bubble gum on the top step, looking on like I'm surprised I still got a fucking job. 4-0 ball game. Game over before the first inning's even over. What are the lotto numbers? I got them for you. I said I called it twice with Nemo. I called it twice. Right in the heart of the plate. 4-0. No, it's not unreal. I'm expecting it at this point. You say it's unreal when you don't know what's gonna happen. I'm expecting the worst at this fucking point. No, it's not game over. Maybe it's game over. The stats show when the Yankees down 3-0, down by 3, they don't come back. This game is already cooked. I'm at my wit's end with this fucking team. One ball, 2 strike count. This is hit on the ground to Vulpi. Vulpi fires, got him, throws Bellinger off the bag, but a good tag by Bellinger. Next manager, Ace. I'll do it. At this point, I'll do it. Can't be any worse than what Boone is doing right now. I'll do it. Here's Luis Torrens. Torrens hits this. Left field. Not deep. Dominguez is under it. Leaps, makes the catch. Made that a lot harder than what it had to be. Dominguez is struggling in left field right now. This has not been a good series over there in the left. I know, like, no excuse, but you got to go out there and get some work. If this stadium is bothering you. We saw a play yesterday and we just saw 2 plays. Luckily he made that catch. Honestly, you feel bad for me. Don't feel bad for me. I'm glad. Look, I'm glad to be here with you guys at the end of the day. It sucks, but it's an honor and a privilege to be here with you guys, regardless of how bad this team is. Aaron Boone is liability. Aaron Boone is trash. This Yankee team is heading in the wrong direction, dude. We might get swept this weekend. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen tomorrow. What's going to happen tomorrow is Fried is going to deal tomorrow. The bats are going to do just enough. And then the bullpen's going to give it up. Do I still think we make the playoffs at this point? Not with how they're playing right now. We'll see. Thea, I know that's music to your ears. I know you want the Yankees low-key not make the playoffs. But we got to see what's going to happen. If they continue this, they're not going to. And they should fire people if that's the case. But they're not. They're going to roll it out. They'll be like, because Aaron Boone still thinks we're one of the best teams in the league. That's the problem. The problem is the Yankees don't think their shit stinks. That's the problem. They look at this because the analytics tell you that this player is this team is this, and they abide by that shit. It's their gospel. It's their Bible. That's the problem. The Yankees don't look at themselves as a flawed team. They don't look at their organization from the top as a flawed top organization. This team hasn't won a World Series in over 15 fucking years, but they look at it like it's fine. Why? Because we're the Yankees. We make money. We're in it every year. We make the playoffs. And if by some chance we stumble into a World Series, great. This organization doesn't feel like a team that wants to go out there and win, that wants to go out there and compete for multiple championships. They're okay with mediocrity. That's what it comes down to. Here's Ben Rice. This team is a mess, man. First pitch to Rice. Rice pops this up. Left side, plenty of room, one away. Look at that at bat. Like, look at the at bat. Take some pitches. Here's Jazz. Jeez, man. Can I imagine Boone managing all? He's going to. Could you imagine? No. I got one better for you, Mr. D. There's a chance if the Yankees lose until the All-Star break, we might be at 500. Could you imagine Aaron Boone being at 500 managing the All-Star break? Maybe that'll wake him up. Maybe with being out there and seeing a bunch of superstars out there, a bunch of top-tier players, maybe that'll give him the motivation to actually get off his ass and manage a fucking game. Maybe. Maybe. Ball, 1-1. Because we got one more versus the Mets, then 3 against the Seattle Mariners. They're gonna come in here and wax us. Then we end against the Cubs. They're gonna wax us. Yankees are limping into the break. Jazz foul, 1-2. Every year it's the same shit. But what's the common denominator? It's either Aaron Boone or Aaron Judge. Which one is it? They're the two common denominators. Aaron Judge is the best player in baseball. So my logic would dictate that it's the organization. The organization needs to be better. They need a lot of moves. They don't need just 1 or 2 moves. They need a lot of moves. And here's the thing. You're going to have to pay out the ass to be able to bring people in because people know that you're desperate. The deadline is a little less than a month away. What are you going to do? You're going to have to give up top quality prospects or top quality talent to be able to bring talent in to help this shit show of a team. Ball, 2-2. Yankees had one of the easiest schedules to start the year. Not to start the year. No. Not to start the year. In June and July, yes. But not to start the year. As Jazz hits this deep left center field, Jazz gets the Yankees on the board. Jazz gets one back, 4-1. Let's go.
Let's go, Yankees! Let's go, Yankees! Let's go, Yankees!
After that Red Sox series, after the second Red Sox series, our schedule was supposed to be very favorable. Nope. Yet again, the Red Sox broke the Yankees. Yet again. Same shit happened last year. Same shit happened this year. I'm going to say it. The Red Sox broke the Yankees again. It's obvious. It's not even me talking shit. It's obvious by what's happened in the last 2 years again. Here's Dominguez. Ball almost hits him. 1-0. Dominguez foul, 1-1. The key is pitching and not giving up any more runs, but that's going to be tough, especially with the bullpen. If you're going to have to get into the bullpen early, this bullpen is taxed. I've said this a lot on here, and I've said this a lot on when I was on Hector's channel. I don't think this Yankee bullpen has recovered from that when we got our asses kicked by the Dodgers, because we had to throw a lot of arms out there. Then you had to play a lot of big games. Then you had to play 16 games in a row after coming off a West Coast trip, your second West Coast trip in a month. I don't think the bullpen's recovered. Ball 2-2. This bullpen is taxed. We need 3 new arms up here. 2 balls, 2 strike count. Dominguez hits this on the ground. They say it's fair, and Alonso steps on the bag. 2 away. Here's Vulpi. This fuck. I like Anthony Vulpi. I do. Multiple things can be true. You could like a player and still say that he's performing like shit. This dude is not panning out. And it's up to him to fucking break out of this. No one's going to do it for you. First pitch of Vulpi, cut on and missed. 0-1. This all started when they gave Judge a night off. You could say that. Honestly, there's no evidence to refute that. That's when this downslide started to happen. We went against the Red Sox then, and it all started to happen. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Judge has gotten hot as of late, but he went through a big cold spell. If you want to say that, I'm not going to argue with you. There's no evidence for me to argue with you. Vulpi down 0-2 again, and potential last out. Vulpi, the baseball gods are picking on Anthony Vulpi. Seems like he makes the last out every game. Ball high, 1-1, 1-2. But hit that like, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that sub. The 1-2. Vulpi hits this foul. Vulpi needs a different manager. Boone can't produce. It's something. It's either it's multiple things. It's either he doesn't have the talent, he doesn't have the mentality, or he doesn't have the development. Which one is it? Which one is it? If it's multiple things, then he's not it. Super streaky player throughout his career. High highs and low lows. Ball 2-2. He's got the talent, because you're not going to be at this level if you don't have the talent. The last 19 games, 121. And it's not like the Yankees just missed on this. All of baseball had Vulpi as a top prospect. So everybody was wrong when it comes to him so far. Only he can turn it around. It's up to him. We can't help him. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Vulpi down on strikes. Maybe the pressure's too much for him. So Jazz does get us on the board. Bottom of the second. Vulpi has the tools. They're there, but the tools you putting the tools in the hands of a shitty carpenter, what are you doing? It's still not gonna be a work of art. That's tough. That's off the top too. You gotta have, like, dude, you putting a paintbrush in the hands of me is gonna look like shit, as opposed to like Michelangelo. You know what I'm saying? And the organization is Michelangelo. Sorry, I don't get to use that drop enough, but it was just a perfect opportunity. Judge has no protection. It's up to the Yankees to bring him in, to bring the protection in. I mean, Bellinger's having a good year. I'm not going to act like Cody. I'm not going to disrespect Cody Bellinger and say he's having a trash year. But you got to protect Judge sometimes in the front rather than just behind him. Yeah, I mean, Vulpi is always down. Every at bat, he's down 0-2 is what it seems like. Anthony go back to the grocery store. Yeah, right? Yeah, he might need to. He gonna have to save his pennies because he might not be getting that payday. Boone is a problem, not a winner. I've been saying it for years, man. I just don't think that, and I'm sure he's a nice guy, and I'm not trying to shit on Aaron Boone, and the players love him, but I just don't think he's that guy to lead us. I just don't think he's that guy to lead us. What's up, D's channel? McNeil, Taylor, and top of the order. First pitch called strike. Because at this point with the Yankees, is what can go wrong will go wrong. Called strike, 0-2. We got 35 people in the building. Hit that like, guys. As this is grounded foul. Hit that like. We get to 50. I'll gift away a membership. Yankee bats have been steady. Just too many mistakes on defense. It's not just that, man. It's self-inflicted wounds by the Yankees. The Yankees have lost a 7.5 game lead all because of themselves. Sloppy baseball all around. Not hitting with runners in scoring position. Not playing well. Bad management. Bad play. Now you're getting banged up with some injuries. It's just like it's a mess. It's a mess. It's all self-inflicted. What's up, Jeff? Jeff says he's 69 years old and this is taking years off his life. Man, I feel you, man. Christopher Cancel. What's up, man? That's a superhero name. Says, hey, Ace, nice to meet you. You're a Met fan, by the way. Appreciate you for popping in. And congratulations to your boys on winning yesterday's game and winning so far today. Earlier, I mentioned you guys haven't made the World Series 15 years. Trying since 1986, 3 years before you were born. At least you guys... Yeah, and here's the thing. I mean, at least you guys got to witness it. I did not. You're due for one. I mean, I feel you. And that's why people do think this Yankee organization... We are spoiled Yankee fans, no doubt. People think that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we do have the most championships, but you have to realize, in this day and age, good catch by Peraza, one away. In this day and age, bro, that don't mean shit no more, man. Like, Christopher, how you feel, right? Think about this. And we're just talking about the Yankees in this situation, you know what I'm saying? We're not, you know, talking about the Mets. How you feel like you haven't seen a championship before you were born, right? There are new generations of players. There are new generations of kids coming up that have never seen any of that. I'm grateful that I've seen 5 championships in my lifetime. My nephew, who's 25, realistically didn't really get to enjoy one. And he's 25 years old. We won in 09, but he didn't really get to really understand it. But that's the problem when it comes to winning. There's only one winner every year. So how we feel, how you're saying, and how I'm talking about the Yankees, a lot of people can feel that. Look at the Cubs. The Cubs went through it bigger than anybody else. There were decades upon decades upon decades of people that didn't get to experience the championship, no doubt. But for a business standpoint, it's in the best business to win. Winning equals money at the end of the day. I don't think the Yankees understand that. I just think sometimes they're cool with just being in it. Like the money that you made from being in the World Series, imagine if you won it, that you'd bring it in. All the kids that would come in. Look at all the kids now that, as this is grounded to third, Jazz fires, overthrows it. Jazz got to get back to second base. Jazz has to go back to second base. It's as simple as that. He's got the arm for third, but he's a loose cannon. He's got no control over that third. Airmails it. This is the problem of the Yankees. We'll get to that in a second, but I want to finish my point because Christopher brings up a good topic. Did he go to second too? Yep, goes to second on because it went out of play. So that one run that you got back, right back in scoring position for the top of the order. Here's Marte, ball outside. Winning builds chemistry at the end of the day. Winning is also the ultimate band-aid. These problems that the Yankees are having get masked by the win column. But now that they're losing, it's all flawed. It's all getting exposed. at the end of the day, man, it's like winning is the ultimate goal at the end of the day in these team sports. That's why it's like smaller organizations. Like, it could be worse. We could be an organization like Pittsburgh, who are billionaire owners that don't want to invest, no doubt. And it all comes off as, oh, you know, spoiled, privileged Yankee fan crying. But I'm just talking about how the game works. This team hasn't won in 15 years, yet prides itself on saying we have 27 championships. That shit doesn't mean shit to a lot of people anymore, except for us, except for the older fans. It really doesn't mean shit because year after year you're doing the same stuff and you're flaming out. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Winning builds culture. Thank you, David. Absolutely right. Winning builds culture. Marte foul, 3-2. Every team in all of sports should always put their best foot forward to try to win. Isn't that the point? Like, being a Yankee fan right now stinks, but it could be worse. We could be Pirates fans. These motherfuckers, you know Paul Skeen's gonna be out there in 2 years. Rodon steps off. First disengagement. Three balls, 2 strike count. This is crushed. Left field off the bottom of the wall. Dominguez plays it well. Throws the second. And the run comes in as that's a long single. So Marte gets the run right back. 5-1 ball game. Boone gave up when he traded Soto. First of all, Boone didn't trade Soto. Soto wasn't traded. He was a free agent. Pitts and Lindor. Ball. No balls, 2 strike count. You think we trade for a pitcher at the deadline? Dude, we need everything at this point. Swing and a miss. Got him on strikes. 2 away. At this point in time, the Yankees need a major overhaul at this point in time. I have no fucking idea. I'd trade Grisham because Aaron Boone is too tempted to throw him out there every day. Maybe you'll get some sort of value. I'm almost at the point. I'm not at sell mode yet, though. I'm not at sell mode yet, but you have to give up pieces to be able to bring something in. Grisham still has some sort of value because the Yankees keep throwing him out there. Like, I trade Grisham. Try to see if you can bring in something up. Maybe bring in a bullpen arm that you need. You're going to have Luis Hill come back, and the Yankee mantra is going to be Luis Hill is like adding an arm at the deadline. So they're not going to do it. They're not going to add it. They're not going to add. Soto went around 0-2. Wish the All-Star break was coming this week. It's coming, Val. It'll be here next week. Not this week, but next week. Yankees are off Monday. They got the next 2 Mondays off. Monday off day, and then the All-Star break. As Soto pops this up, left side, Jazz is in the grass, makes the catch. That ends the inning. When is Hill supposed to come back? Who knows, man? Who knows at this point in time? I don't know, man. No idea. I don't even think they really know. He's throwing. I think he'll be back this month, though. All jokes aside, I think he'll be back this month. They're not going to trade Vulpi Wells. Peraza possibly. Ian Hamilton might be cut. Oh, no, it's no hard feelings. Good conversation. I mean, I get it. You're in the same boat as us. Seattle Prod, 14, what up? When is this team going to win? I don't know, man. No idea, bro. No idea. Eventually, they'll fall backwards into a win, but it's not about... Here's the thing. It's not about just winning a game. It's about winning multiple games, and it's one thing to lose to the better team, right? If the Yankees were thoroughly going out there and just losing games, right? But it's how you lose, how you're losing these games that's pissing people off. It's the way you're losing these games, meaning every single year, the same stuff is happening. This is what's frustrating. This is what's irritating. Yankees could thoroughly go out there and win one game, but you win one out of every 2-3 games isn't going to get it done. It's about how you look. It's not about just winning one game. One game will make you feel good for a day, but that's it. It's like the old mantra of fishing. Fish for a man, he eats for a day. Teach a man to fish, he eats for a fucking lifetime. That's what it feels with this Yankee team. We have nobody out here that can fucking get it together. And we're out here going hungry, bro. I'm telling you. Had to admit, Jazz, I didn't know Jazz had it in him, especially hitting a home run on our turf. Jazz has superstar potential. The biggest thing with Jazz is that he's injury prone, but Jazz does have superstar potential. Eagles AV, man, Yankees gonna be in last place. I don't think it's gonna fall that far, but yeah. We're not gonna fall that far, but is it gonna matter? Is it gonna matter if you finish fucking 3rd or 4th rather than 5th? Is it gonna matter if you miss the playoffs? Called strike, 1-1. Danny, what up? What up? We're losing again? Yeah, we are. One around, 1-2. Can't take it anymore. I'm right there with you, man. I'm right there with you. We're lucky we're in the AL. Yeah. Rodon sucks, man. Yankees wide. Put him on a ticket. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. Aaron Boone is barking at the umpire. Laz Diaz. Oh, jeez. And of course, it has to be Laz Diaz today. This guy. Laz Diaz is taking over. The mantle is the worst umpire in the league. The 1-2 to Wells. Wells hits this deep right field. Out of here. 2 solo home runs in the game for the Yankees. Gives them their 2 runs in the game. 5-2 ball game. Wells goes deep. Hitting for power is the only thing that's saving Austin Wells, in my opinion. He occasionally runs into one. That's what's saving. And he does a good job with the pitching staff. I'm not going to... Look, we're losing right now, but I'm not going to act like, you know... I'm not going to start dishing on every player. Austin Wells is good behind the plate with the pitching staff. But the power is definitely saving him offensively. Call strike on Peraza, 0-1. Got to start getting some guys on base when we hit these home runs. Peraza sucks and fouls. 0-2. Peraza's been a severe disappointment. This should be his last year as a Yankee. We're 3 subs away from 2030, guys. Sam, what's up, man? Like I said, we'll have a big inning now. You're capable of doing it, but you got to get base runners. You're capable of doing it against a guy like Montage as well. Ball. Yankees do lead the league in like 5+ run innings, but will they have the fight to do it? Thank you, D's channel. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Peraza, ball, 2-2. Peraza's due for 8 hits, something. Top of orders on deck. Peraza stays alive. Foul. Good slider right there. Like, I know Oswald Peraza wasn't like one of our top prospects. he was given like the first. Well, actually, Cabrera was, and I miss Waldo, man. I'm gonna tell you this: you could say that this team has not been the same as Peraza grounds out the third, one away. You could say this team has not been the same since Waldo. Dude, I fucking love Cabrera, man. Cabrera heart and soul of this team, man. Ever since he went down, we started struggling at third. Think about it. Cabrera could have been playing third. Jazz could have been playing second. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's just unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? I love Cabrera, and it's just unfortunate that, you know, this team hasn't felt the same. Yankee Prod, who hit the home run? Wells. We got 2 home runs, one from Jazz, one from Wells. First pitch to Grisham, foul. But Peraza was really given like the second shot outside of the young Yankee youth to come up here, right? Cabrera got the first shot. Peraza came up here. He got the second shot. But it's just squandered every opportunity he's given. He's just not it, man. And it's crazy, though, because I can see that as that's fouled 0-2. I can see Peraza going somewhere else and being somewhat serviceable somewhere else. Not even saying good, not saying decent. I'm saying serviceable. He'll be a serviceable player somewhere else. Somebody that his bat might be better somewhere else. His glove will translate no matter where he goes. But he's just not panning out here. And the fact that he has no more options really hurts him. Peraza's irritating as a hitter. He is irritating as a hitter. His numbers are in the toilet. He's batting 152. And these are guys that we're platooning out there. We need another infielder desperately. Foul. Yankees need to be on the phone, like, and apparently, if you believe the reports and you're reading into the tea leaves, you believe that they're looking, but doesn't necessarily mean that teams are gonna acquiesce to you. They're not gonna sit here and try to help you out, unless you give up top prospects or just give up top talent. The 0-2 to Grisham. Foul. DE channel says the spark, that spark is no longer there. But they shouldn't be no excuse for shitty plays. Yeah, the Yankees do it to themselves. Like I said, it's self-inflicted. Hit that like, guys. We get 13 more likes, I'll gift away a membership. The hat giveaway is going to be on Monday. The 0-2. Ball misses. 1-2. Good take. Yeah, I miss Waldo. Waldo's one of my favorite players. Waldo's one of my favorite Yankees. I miss him. The 1-2. Grisham hits this left center field, and it's run down by the center fielder. Here's Judge. Drop those 9-9s in the chat.
9-9!
9-9!
You heard we're looking at Ryan McMahon. I mean, I'm a fan of Ryan McMahon. I think, me personally, I'm a fan of Ryan McMahon, but I think what hurts him from the Yankees actually getting him is the fact that he's a lefty. Yankees are looking for a right-handed infielder from what the reports are saying. First pitch to Judge. We need a crooked number inning. Ball out, way outside, but it's called a strike. Laz Diaz, ladies and gentlemen. How are you allowed to be this bad as an umpire? It's all of them, but it's especially Laz. Do they not go through eye test? Does LASIK not sponsor MLB? You know why? Because look at where Laz is standing, right? The catcher, Terrence, is on the outside corner, and Laz Diaz is closer to Aaron Judge than anything. How can you see that on the outside corner if you're not moving with the catcher? He's ridiculous, man. Ball outside, 2-1. Aaron Judge, 3 home runs behind the lead, Kyle Raleigh. Judge, ooh, tried to get out of the way of that one, went around, 2-2. Judge does that a lot. Judge down on strikes to end the inning.
Call it, Captain.
My nephew just texted me saying I said this. Eric Hubbs from Barstool Hubs says the Yankees reigniting the Mets season was the most obvious thing of all time. I've been saying that. I've been saying that for right when we were about to face them. I said that. I know how this Yankee team does. Teams get up for the Yankees and the Yankees lay there and take it. Nah, Laz Diaz is alive and well in MLB. Do I think Judge will retire Yankee? Of course. Why wouldn't I think that? He's not going anywhere. There's no way the Yankees will trade him. He's not going anywhere. He's locked up long term. Like I said, right when we were going against the Red Sox, we started losing against the Red Sox. I told you guys, brace for impact. Like, fasten your seatbelts, whatever analogy you want to use, because it's going to get rough, and it's getting rough. And honestly, every time we think this Yankee team hits rock bottom, it seems like they find a new low. And you know what a new low would be? Losing to the Mets and getting swept by them. And limping into the All-Star break. One has to go, Boone or Judge. Boone will be gone way before Judge will be. All right, injury report on Clark Schmidt. Likely will need Tommy John. Receiving a second opinion. 9-9 in his last 30 starts, a 3.07 ERA. Just another guy that, you know, deals with injuries. Dealt with injuries to begin the season, and now it looks like his season's over. Do I think we'll at least win tomorrow? No, I said it. I already said it. I think we'll get a good game from Max Fried. The bats will do just enough, but then the bullpen will blow it. So, no, I don't think we'll win tomorrow. I said going in, I think we would get swept by the Mets. And I'm not just saying that. And I want this team to win. And I'm not just saying that so you could be like, Ace said he was right. I don't give a shit about being right or wrong. I want this team to win. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Ball, 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike count. Pitch number 50 from Rodon. We're getting into that bullpen today. Ball, 3-1. That's a called strike. Three-2. Foul, stays alive. Shadows playing a factor as they're in front of home plate. All right, so upcoming schedule for your boy. Be live tomorrow, Monday off, but I will pop on for the giveaway. And then off on Tuesday. I'm off on Tuesday as he punches out Alonso, swing and a miss. Tuesday, I got no Yankee game on Tuesday. I got tickets to go see Superman, and I'll be back on Wednesday. Here's Nimmo. Grand slam his last at bat. The 1-0. Nimmo pops this up. Foul. Ace question. As far as you can remember, have you guys ever been sellers? Yeah, we were sellers. No. 2023, we weren't sellers. We just kind of sat there. Right? And that's more frustrating. That's what's more frustrating. That year where we just brought in like Middleton as this is hit to center field. Grisham makes the catch 2 away. That year that we brought in Chyeaaa Middleton. and we kind of just sat there stagnant. Like, it's hard for me to remember when the Yankees were actually sellers. Sean says 2016, but the Yankees don't sell a lot. But what's worse than selling is just doing nothing. When you're kind of like right in the middle, like what the Yankees going to be this year. The Yankees are going to kind of be right in the middle, right? They'll be closer to buyers than sellers, but it's going to the deadline is going to determine what they ultimately do. That's a called strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Does anyone remember what it feels like to win anymore? Pepper's Farm remembers. Do you? That's how long it's been. That's what it feels like. Feels like that old lady on Titanic meme. It's been 87 years, 80-something years since I last remembered the sensation of this team being worth the fuck. Fouled off of Wells. Wells toppled over. Laz Diaz is signaling for the training staff. Can he teach Dominguez to play third? Hell no. Nah, you don't want that. We do that enough when we play players out of position. Austin Wells took a hot shot off the mask. Do the Yankees finish with 85 to 90 wins? Man, I initially thought we were getting like 92 to 93. Who fucking knows? Yeah, Wells got hit pretty hard with that one. All right, still injury time out here. Now they're taking off his mask. This could be a concussion. You don't think we finished below 500? Oh well, here's the optimism. Wait, if we keep playing the way we're finishing, like we do, we might be under 500 by the end of the month. Our schedule for the rest of this month is pretty brutal. Ascar's got his catcher's gear on. Chyeaaa, Phil Lee, thank you for the $10 dono. Says, thanks for casting this game, Ace. Chyeaaa, appreciate you. Thank you. Richard, what's up, man? All right, they're testing out Austin Wells. I think he might be good to go. Thank you for that $10 dono, Phil. Thank you, man. Smack that like, guys. If you guys are new, hit that sub. He's staying out there, Christopher. Boy, in the dirt. I mean, I played catcher, and when you get hit in the mask like that, it rattles everything. It really does. And concussions are when your brain hits the lining of your skull. Not saying that he's got a concussion. Just saying in general, like, when that shit be rattling like that, that shit hurts. Two balls, two strike count. Grounder hit to Vulpi, backhanded. Come on, Vulpi. Got him. All balanced throw. Got him. That ends the inning. All right. Due up. This inning. Bellinger, Rice, and Jazz. If anybody reaches, Dominguez. Hit that like, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that sub. Sub up. We're 3 subs away from 2030. Ace, do you have any hats with winning records? I do. I actually do. The hat record. The Father's Day hat is over 500. It's 7-4. The gray and blue spring training hat is 10-5. The blue All-Star hat, which I kind of stopped wearing because I started wearing that on my everyday is 4-3. The pinstripe hat is 5-2. And the Jackie Robinson hat is 1-0. The gray All-Star hat is 8-8. The purple hat is 3-3. We actually don't have any hats with a negative record because the Yankees have a positive record. It's a good chance Yankees come back and they'll have to pitch well. Yeah, I mean, it's one thing if you, but it also takes a lot of energy to come back. Just like with basketball, I say this all the time. We're only down 3 runs. It's not a lot. 3 runs isn't a lot. But what happened the other day when we were down like 8-0 to come back? Think about it like basketball. A lot of times, you know, teams fall into 20 point deficits, come back, but they don't have enough juice to get over the hump. What do I think today's score will be? Yankees 6-5. That's positive thinking. Here's Bellinger. Whoever just subscribed, let it be known in the chat. Put your name down below so we can welcome you to the Ace Avenue. You're gonna say 86 wins, 76 losses is what D's channel says. Bellinger 0 for 1 so far. Top of the 4th inning. Montas 2 pitches away from 50. First pitch to Bellinger. Foul. 0-1. Jeff says, let's do it. Let's do it, huh? Pitch number 50 from Montas. This is hit on the ground, right over the bag, but stays fair, and Alonso steps on the bag. 1 away. Here's Ben Rice.
Kick. I would like 3 chicken wing with the fried rice.
3 chicken wing with the fried rice. First pitch to Rice, foul. I guess Ben Rice got plans because he's seen 2 pitches and swung at both of them. I mean, I get it, dude. It's 4th of July weekend, early Saturday. I get it, but can we finish the game first? No balls, 1 strikeout. Foul. 3 pitches, 3 swings. 1 sub from 2030. On the bench for the Yankees, Stanton, Goldschmidt, LeMahieu, and Escar. That's a lot of money on the bench. That is a lot of money riding the pine. Rice hits this right field. Soto's there, makes the catch. Here's Jazz Chisholm.
Oh, that jazz.
Jazz with a solo home run, his first AB. First pitch to Chisholm. Catches the inside corner, 0-1. My guy T is in the building. What's good, brother?
It is your boy T.
Ball misses, 1-1. Ace, your cat with the Yankees should be 1-0. We got to start repping our New York teams to show we no longer support them. The 1-1. Jazz cut on the miss. 1-2. Look, I tried to shake things up by rocking a Giants hat, but clearly this ain't working. The 1-2, and Jazz lifts this shallow center, not deep. Center fielder's there. That ends the inning. So if we're not hitting a home run, honestly, yesterday was the same thing. If we haven't hit a home run in this game, in this series, have we scored a I think we have scored a non-home run, but the majority of our runs this series have been home runs. And we did get to 2030. Whoever just subscribed, appreciate you. Let me know in the chat. So T, I heard how much you absolutely loved Jurassic Park. You're going on vacation a month? Where you going? Where you going? Torrens, McNeil, and Taylor. It's in your top 3 of 2025. Ooh, that's big. I definitely thought you would have put that in your bottom 3. Worst movies of the year for worst movie. There you go. For worst movies of the year. What has been the worst movie you've seen this year? What has been the worst? Also, Sinners is on HBO Max now, so I'm going to have to give myself another watch of that. You're going to Vegas in 2 weeks, is what Andrew said. Andrew, you're too young to really enjoy Vegas. First pitch to Torrens. Cold strike in the outside corner. 0-1. The 0-1 is in the dirt. 1-1. Myrtle Beach. My nephew lives down there. I've been there. It's cool. Ball outside. 2-1. T, what do you think Jurassic Park has been missing? Because this is 2 movies in a row that have been duds. So what do you think really needs to rejuvenate the franchise? The Old Guard 2 might have taken the worst spot. Nah, I didn't see that one. Pow, 2-2. Hay says Brandon Nimmo is the Yankees' daddy. He has been this series. And I called both home runs. Ace, would you prioritize hitting or pitching for the future of this season? It has to be both, man. It really has to be both. You have to attack both. I know that's not the answer you're looking for, but realistically, you need to bring in another third baseman. You need to bring in a third baseman, and then you need to fix the bullpen. And ultimately, I'm still not as concerned for the starting pitching as I am with everything else. The bullpen, I think right now is our biggest problem. Right now, I'm saying, is our biggest problem. Followed closely by our infield is a problem. Because you not having a third baseman, you're playing Jazz out of position. He's got a negative WAR when it comes to... He's got a negative defense. He stinks at third base. It's in the tanks. You can see it. and you're playing him at third. You're playing LeMahieu at second at the detriment of Jazz. Move Jazz back to second. Get yourself a third baseman. That solidifies your infield. Hopefully, Anthony Vulpi is done with his bullshit at shortstop because he's decided as well that everybody outside of Goldschmidt has been bad defensively. I do think that a third baseman adding another bat will help this infield out. You got to get yourself some bullpen pieces. That's hit the Jazz. Jazz throws, got him. One away. And then you got to bring in like two. You got to bring in 2 arms from the bullpen for the bullpen. Here's McNeil. It's missing the spirit and heart of adventure and intelligent writing. That's not just relying on dinosaurs as an attraction to make a movie enjoyable. I agree with that. And also, it's just like the thing with Jurassic Park movies, they're really trying to sell us like if dinosaurs were real, they're really trying to sell us like people don't give a shit anymore. Like, dude, people still go to petting zoos. People still go to zoos. Like, you're telling me if dinosaurs were here, people wouldn't enjoy that? Like, it's the fact of trying to get bigger. And it's like we gotta create these dinosaurs. We gotta create like the what was it? Creating the Velociraptors. That's line to Bellinger, one away. Creating the Indominus Rex. Creating the mutants. Stop. Can you just give us dinosaurs and stop with these creations? Here's Taylor. Call strike. 0-1. I wonder how much money is due to make this weekend. I'm going to tell you this, because I don't know if I'm going to have time to cover it. I'm going to try my best to cover it this weekend. T, you know what pissed me off about the movie? That they used a Velociraptor, one of the biggest and well-known dinosaurs in the franchise. They used it as a gag. Bro, that pissed me off, man. I'm not trying to be that guy and nitpick a movie like this, but dude, that annoyed me. Because I'm like, okay, here's a raptor, great. But I'm like, you just knew nothing was going to happen and you use it as a gag? Really? No balls, 2 strike count. And he locks him up, gets him down looking. Rodon says, can I help you? Taylor says, no, thank you, I'm just looking. Ace is a Guardians fan. You want our owner to trade for a decent defender in the infield. Got you. Got you, Jacob. It's been I mean, to like my guy T's point. T said this on the when we were doing the Super Jurassic. The first movies in each trilogy were good. I mean, Jurassic Park is classic. I loved Jurassic World, and this one was a letdown. Smack that like, guys. If you guys are new, hit that sub. We are 6 likes away from 50. Thought about putting Anthony Volpe at third. The reason no is because he doesn't have the arm for it. Honestly, if I'm gonna be honest with you, I think I think Vulpi could be our future second baseman. But if you're gonna extend Jazz and keep him as our second baseman, I don't know if Vulpi has a spot on this team. He does not have the arm for third. And realistically, putting him at third, the one thing that Vulpi has in his favor is, and whoever just subscribed, appreciate you. Volpe's got range. The problem isn't his athleticism. It's the fact that he doesn't have the arm and he doesn't have the mentality. He makes too many mistakes. Like, especially because like sometimes as human beings, we think that we can do more than what we can. And that's what Anthony Volpe does. He thinks that he can make the play instead of sometimes just putting it in your back pocket and living to fight another day. That's Volpe's problem. So realistically, he could be a second baseman, but what are you going to do with Jazz? Here's Dominguez.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
Hello, it's the Martian.
Jason Dominguez.
Aaron Jacobs, thanks for popping in. Here's Dominguez. Aaron says, my wife said the same thing about the Raptors. Dude, that was a joke. It was literally a joke and a joke. Like, it was terrible, man. That was annoying. As this is hit weakly to the shortstop and barely gets him, but he got him. Speaking of Vulpi, here's Vulpi. Bro, that pissed me off because I'm like, what are you doing, man? Like, honestly, they could, and I'm trying not to spoil Jurassic World Rebirth, especially because I haven't done my review. And it just came out this weekend. But the mutants didn't need to be there. You could have just, it feels like they took Jurassic Park 1 and replaced the mutants with replaced the Velociraptor with the Velociraptor mutant, and then replaced the T-Rex with that Rancor thing. With the D-Rex is what they called it. The D-Rex. How creative is that? They're sitting there like, we need something new. We need a big monster that's sort of like the T-Rex. What can we call him? Let's call him the D-Rex. Get out of here. I'm done with these movies. Ball high, 1-0. Who do I cast for Black Panther 3? Damson Idris. Easy answer. Damson Idris is getting a lot of attention right now in the throwing out there. You're not doing a review because you have schoolwork this weekend? I feel you. I got a lot of things to do this weekend too, so. That's a cold strike. I definitely will be doing Superman. Now I'm seeing that on Tuesday. Black Panther. The D-Rex is the absolute worst? Absolutely. The 1-1. Vulpi hits this center field, 2 away. Jeez, man. Like, T, when it comes to Jurassic Park movies, and I wish I did have more time to do rankings and stuff like that. Maybe I'll do all that like during the Yankee off season. I like when they did in Jurassic Park 3, I'm actually one of the people that I actually enjoyed Jurassic Park 3, as well as pops this up to end the inning. Bro, if y'all gonna go up there and give weak ass at bats, boom, just tell them, just get them off the field. Just get them off the field and stop wasting all of our time. But I actually like Jurassic Park 3. When they brought in the Spinosaurus, I actually thought that was a nice touch to the franchise. You just need to know Ace and T. Is it highly recommended or watch Jurassic World Rebirth? I'd say skip it. If you really want to watch it, just wait till it streams. And even then you might not get your money's worth. Also, T, there were way too many one-liners in there. Like, dude, like Scarlett Johansson with all the one-liners. Like, dude, what was this? 90s, like Arnold Schwarzenegger type stuff? Like, for real? Like, I felt like I was watching like Batman and Robin, bro. Mahershala Ali was great in it, though. I actually thought Mahershala Ali was great. He was like one of the bright spots about the movie. And I thought about making this section of my review, like, because they do the same shit. Obviously, they have like the big like Bronchiosaurus. I don't know what it's called. Like the Bronchiosaurus type monster, right? I say monsters because it's like monsters in the movie. And then they play the theme song just to get you going. How great would it be if they just switched it up and a fucking T-Rex just came in and just like wrecked the Bronchiosaurus and just like ruined that heartfelt moment. Do something like that. Switch it up. That would have got me. I'd have been like, oh shit, that's different. We're at 50 likes. Thank you, Maddie. Here's Marte. Marte's 2 for 2. Chyeaaa, Big Blue Wrecking Crew. Thank you for the donation. Thank you for the gifted membership. That call, strike. Delulu, my guy, is in the building. What's good, brother? Wait. I got it. There it is.
Lo Yankee.
Oh, this is hit. Off balance throw by Peraza. Got him. Uptown Sports, the recipient of that one because of Big Blue Wrecking Crew. And Casamigos Tequila is because we got the 50. These guys are making Delulu sick. Dude, I'm right there with you, man. Dude, I'm right there with you, dude. That's a... doesn't get the call. 1-0. Rodon's at 80 pitches. About to be at 80. 51 likes because of Jacob is what he says. I appreciate you, Jacob. So, Jacob, you were sitting in here this whole time and you didn't hit the like button? Jacob. I'm just kidding. Jacob, you know you're my guy. I appreciate you. 2 balls, no strike count. Roscoe, what up? Ball. 3-0. Three balls, no strike count to Lindor. Mets are smacking us, and Alonso and Lindor haven't done shit this series. That's a ball low. Oh, okay. So Laz Diaz just wants to... So Laz Diaz just goes back to... You know, now the zone's tight all of a sudden. Now we got a tight zone. Am I ready for NFL season? At this point in time, with how the Yankees are playing, I might as well get ready. Here's Soto. First pitch to Soto is a cold strike, 1. Goose Sports, what's good, brother? Says, sup, Ace? What's up, man? How you doing? Runner on first, 1 away. Ball misses, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike count here. Ball. 2-1. The 2-1, called strike. Runner takes off, and he's safe. Jacob says, Ace, seen you and my guys at Sports Free Chat. Yo, those guys are amazing. Yeah, I like to pop over there. Those are good dudes over there, man. Pioneers of sports streaming. They're some of the first and the best. Not a bad throw by Wells. Another runner in scoring position. Here's the 2-2. The pitch inside. 3-2. The 3-2. Soto down on strike. Swing and a miss. Got him swinging. Yeah, they're really good over there. They do a lot of sports. They do WNBA as well. Good dudes over there. Here's Alonso. Do I collect action figures or comic books? No, I don't collect action figures. I do have collectibles. Comic books, not as much as I want to. There are a lot of comics that I do want to grab. I do have some good ones. Oh, as a matter of fact, it's funny because I do got this on my desk. Check it a second. This one's good. This one's valuable. My best friend got this for me. Yeah, first edition of Black Suit Spider-Man. And now I just messed up my desk. In the dirt, gets away from a lot. Gets away from the catcher. Runner goes to third. Wild pitch. Puts a runner 90 feet away. The 1-0. Alonso hits this right field. Judge going back, out of here. 7-2 ball game, and that's all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. So if you had any hope these New York Yankees would put up some sort of fight, nope. Sorry. Game over. This team fucking sucks. But we're all for it. We're all good. Aaron Boone and company thinking, yo, we're good over here. We're fine. Everything's great. Everything's dandy. Us as Yankee fans, we're just going to be here all year taking this shit on the chin because this team fucking blows. But you know what, guys? We're going to finish out this season strong because we are all here for each other. We're all in this together.
We're all in this together. Once we know.
Fuck this team. Base hits in left field. This team looks so much like the 23 team. People are starting to say it. Yeah, that was Alonso. Checks at first, he's safe. We're gonna hear it's all in front of us. No, we're starting to hear Aaron Boone say we're the best. We're one of the best teams in the league. Can't tell. Can't tell. Ball, runner takes off, and he's safe. They're stealing bases left and right. They're trying to pile it on. Why wouldn't they? They get up for this. Just ordered the best Chinese spot in town. What'd you get? What'd you get? I'm always curious to see what people like from Chinese food places. But I know it's always different too. That's what's great about it. It's always different. 3 balls, no strike count. You're afraid Rodon is gas? Dude, he's at 95 pitches in the 5th inning. So once again, what's going to happen is they're hitting us around. We're going to continue to tire out the bullpen, and we're going to take another fucking loss. This shit's not stopping. It's not stopping. The only solution is empty stadium. Unfortunately, not. No, that's never gonna happen. Yankees are too profitable. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. There are people that don't. The Yankees are a tourist attraction. As that lines out the Peraza to finally end the inning. You got to realize the Yankees are a tourist attraction. There are people that don't even like baseball that come to visit New York City to go to Yankee games. So they're always going to be profitable. But no, it's not going to stop. It's not going to stop until Hal decides to get off his ass and be more of a hands-on owner. Take the reins from Cashman. Fire Aaron Boone. That's when it's going to stop. When Hal actually decides to give a fuck. There's been a couple of moments where Hal decided to give a fuck. When Aaron Boone was on the verge of walking over to San Francisco, Brian Cashman was going to let him go. And Hal got on the phone and said, hey, man, we need you. That was more of a business decision. Look at this shit. Look at this shit that's right in front of us. A la Aaron Boone. This shit that's right in front of us is shit. And they're cool with it. They're fine. Because they're looking at that bottom line. The Mets are not a new tourist attraction. No, they're not. No, they're not. But the shit is crazy. We need to hear from Hal Steinbrenner. We need to hear from him. He's going to give us the same shit, but we need to hear him at some point in time. JB Yank says he doesn't care. He's making too much money. As long as that bottom line is coming in, they look at it as a success, even though this team doesn't win. Say it all the time. Don't you think that, look at how much money you made from just going to the World Series. Imagine if you won it. This shit is crazy. This shit is ridiculous. Rock meet bottom. And yet somehow these motherfuckers just keep tunneling down. Three outs away from losing another series. I'm sorry, not 3 outs. 4 innings away. I meant to say 3 innings, but we're in the 6th. Feels a lot further than that. First pitch to Peraza. Oh, called strike. 0-1. No balls, 1 strike count here. Ball, 1-1. This shit got me depressed, man. Peraza fucking sucks. 1-2, way outside the zone. Well, good thing for that D's channel, we ain't got to worry about Baltimore because they're way worse than we are. The 1-2 to Peraza. Peraza hit. Lindor gets it, and Peraza beats it out. Infield single. Peraza wanted that hit bad. Finally gets a hit, and it's an infield single. Here's Grisham. What are they talking about off the field? When these guys are coming off the field, what happened? Oh, they were showing earlier, I guess, when Judge got hit at batting practice. Here's Grisham. Good job by Aaron Boone by moving Jason Dominguez, cooling him off. So chances are Dominguez will probably sit tomorrow. Because you moved him out of the leadoff spot. And he'll probably sit tomorrow. Grisham flies this out to left field. And that falls for a base hit. Sliding attempt by the left fielder. Couldn't come up with it. 2 on, nobody out for Aaron Judge. Got to pick up Chinese food. You didn't say, I didn't read what you said. Did you say what you got? I didn't, if you did, I missed it. Oh, okay, I see it. You picked up some boneless ribs. They packaged it. Oh, boneless spare ribs are really good. Boneless spare ribs are really good. Happens every June. The June swoon under Boone continues all the way to July. And this is the time that the Yankees record likes to die. Ace, stay locked in. It's a lot of baseball left. Appreciate you for being a member for 1 month, Raziel. I'm going to be here for it. I'm not going anywhere. I'll be here. The pitch the judge called strike. I told you I'm going to be here. I told you why. I ain't going nowhere, and neither are you guys. Because like I said, we're all in this shit together.
We're all in this together. Once we know.
I do love me some Vanessa Hudgens. You guys know me. You guys know I love Vanessa. The 0-1. Bull. 1-1. Ball outside. Yeah, Raziel, that's what it comes down to. Bring your friends, bring your kids, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, feel free to bring everybody to attend yet again this shit show of a circus that this Yankee team has become. Same time every fucking year. The 2-1 to Judge is hit on the ground, backhanded by the third baseman. Long throw, got him. Couldn't step on the bag to third, but both runners advanced to second and third, one away. Here's Bellinger. First pitch to Belly. Spans the strike zone. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Belly 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts. The 0-1. Bellinger bloops this, and that's going to fall for a base hit. This is going to knock in 2. So the Yankees get the 2 runs back. Peraza scores, Belly goes to second, and Grisham scores. 7-4 ball game, so they got 2 runs back.
Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees!
Here we go again. The Yankees are they're doing the same shit. They're hanging around just enough to give us hope.
Don't what? Don't give me hope.
All right, so it looks like a new pitcher is coming in, or why was Bellinger running off the field? No, never mind. Runner on second, 1 away. A 2-run home run makes this very interesting. Jazz Chisholm's on deck. Do the Yankees have some fight in them? First pitch to Rice, inside, 1-0. Boone can't make the pitcher's pitch. Dude, at the end of the day, you gotta put these guys in the best position to be able to succeed. Boone can put the same lineup out every day and give these guys some consistency. That's one thing he can do. As Rice fouls this away, foul ball. Grisham got a hit today. Dominguez is struggling, so we know Dominguez is going to be sitting tomorrow. You don't understand what a Marcia is leading off? Exactly. Same thing. Like if it worked yesterday, if it was working for the most part yesterday, why not stick to it? Ben Rice pops this up. Shallow center field. Center fielder makes the catch. 2 away. Jazz Chisholm's up. Carlos says, yes, if they win one game, everything is forgotten until... No, no one said that. No. You can rewind. I don't know to when. But when I said earlier, one game does not make me relax with this team. You have to show consistent improvement. It's how you're looking. It's the aesthetic of it. If we were losing games to better teams, that's one thing. But it's how we're looking while losing. That's the concern. All right, so they're going to the lefty. So they're going to have Jazz turn Dominguez around and potentially Vulpi. Yeah, the analytics make the roster, not Boone. That's definitely what it feels like. And you would think if you're Aaron Boone that you would want to put out the same, because at the end of the day, it's falling on you, dude. It's falling on you. The Yankee organization will still be here long after you take off the pinstripes. Update. Judge was hit earlier and during batting practice. I don't know. Judge was hit by a ball thrown by Vulpi in between innings. This motherfucker Vulpi is sabotaging the Yankees. I say that jokingly, but it's like, come on, Anthony. Why is everything circling around Vulpi? Could you imagine if Vulpi would have fucking threw a ball and it like broke Aaron Judge's cheekbones, something like that? I've had that happen to me. Could you imagine? Cut that motherfucker. Cut that motherfucker. Here's Jazz Chisholm.
Oh, that jazz.
Runner on second, 2 outs, 2 runs in the inning. Lovelady is the pitcher. First pitch to Jazz, called strike, 0-1. The 0-1. Ball inside. 1-1. Jazz foul. I feel a strikeout coming. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Weekly hit. Back to the pitcher. Pitcher fields. Fires. Got him. That ends the inning. Oh, yeah, I popped in there, Robbie. They're good dudes over there. Yep, Antonio, here we go again. Same old Yankees, just a different day. Hit that like button, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe. We're almost at 60. Oh, there's no end in sight for this shit. Appreciate you, Robbie. Thank you. All right, Scott Efros is the pitcher, so Carlos Rodon's night is finito. What's up, John? This is terrible. That's an understatement. Understatement. All right, Efros is in the game. Retired the Mets in order in yesterday's game. Torrens, McNeil, and Taylor, bottom of the order. First pitch called strike. Good pitch, 0-1. Yankees are down by 3 with 3 innings to go. This is popped up. Foul. The 0-2. The replies on Twitter of Aaron Judge being hit and thrown out. Yeah, that shit was crazy. Got him down on strikes. It's just, like, really? Like, really? That's just the type of shit that's happening. Like, you're warming up and you hit your best player, and you hit your best player in the face with a ball. That's just the type of stuff that happens. That's just the type of stuff that happens. Why do I choose to use profanity profanity against a Yankee player? If you don't like it, PJ, you just seem to come in here and complain, dude. You said you complain about everything. No one's forcing you to be here. Called, got him on pop-up. 2-way. No one's forcing you to be here, PJ. It's the second time in the comment that you're making a lot of critiques, but it's okay if you don't. No one's forcing you to be here. Here's Taylor. Ball. 1 ball, no strike count. 1 ball, no strike count to the 9-hole hitter Taylor. Ball outside, 2-0. The 2-0 ball outside, 3-0. Nah, you're good, D's channel. I guarantee you, I'm not the only Yankee content creator that curses. But PJ's got an opinion, so let him. Couple weeks ago, I scratched my beard, and PJ's like, "Oh, you're doing that, da da da." Like, well, okay, you don't have to be here. No one's forced you to be here. The unsubscribe button's right there for you, buddy. You have access to it. Go watch somebody else. I'm not forcing you to be here. 3 balls, 1 strike count. That clipped the zone, 3-2. The 3-2. And he locks him up. F. Ross says, "Can I help you?" Taylor says, "No, thank you. I'm just looking." Madison says we're at 57 likes. Appreciate you, Madison. Thank you. Seventh inning. See if the Yankees have some fight in them. Dominguez, Vulpi, and Wells to lead things off this inning. Wonder if they'll keep the lefty in to face Dominguez and then bring in the righty to face, or when am I gonna ship you a case of Prime? You'll pay for it. You can't come to me. I'm not. Don't come to me for it. You gotta. I don't have the stock. I'm not associated with them like that. Yeah, I know you're kidding. I know you're kidding, D's channel. But no, I don't have the stock for them. But do check them out though. Do get your own. I definitely recommend. It's a good drink. Andrew says he loves the Yankees the most in the whole wide world. Appreciate you, Andrew. Here's Dominguez.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
Hello, it's the Martian.
Jason Dominguez.
I should get endorsed by Prime Drink. Dude, I will gladly take an endorsement from Prime Drink. If enough people reach out to them, they'll hit me up. Well, unless I curse too much. If I curse or scratch my beard too much, you know, there are people like PJ out there that don't like it, that are very anti-profanity and anti-scratching a beard or something like that. They'll critique it. Swing and a miss, 0-2. No balls, 2 strike count. Ball, 1-2. Andrew says he loves the Yankees with a capital L-O-V-E. We love you too, Andrew. We love you too. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Oh, wait, I should let you guys in on the joke between me and Andrew. That I'm actually flipping what Andrew's saying, because there are guys like PJ out there that'll be like, you should really read the person's comment for what he's saying, or else people aren't going to want to be in here like they will your competitors. Like, oh, yeah. You're right. I can't have a good time with the subscribers. You're right. My bad. My fault. That's on me. That was on me. Dominguez down on strikes. Here's Volpe.
Anthony works in the grocery store, saving his pennies for someday.
First pitch to Volpe. Ball misses outside. 1-0. Ball high. 2-0. Call strike. 2-1. Volpe, foul. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strike count. Oh, no, no one got blocked. Two. Volpe foul. Yankees just signed Candelario. Are you saying that, or are you saying they should sign Candelario? Oh, okay. Well, there we go. Yankees have just signed Jaime Candelario to a minor league contract. Thank you, Delulu, for that update, for that breaking news. The 2-2. Ball misses inside. Let's see what his stats are. Minor league deal. The 3-2. Volpe hits this deep left field. Out of here. Viva la Volpe. And the lead is cut to 2. Wrong drop. Let's go. Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees. Candelario is not having a good year, but maybe he'll find a spot playing third base. Shit, I keep touching my beard. I'm so sorry, TJ. PJ, I'm so sorry, bro. I'm so sorry. I should just have my hands like next stream, I'm gonna be in a straitjacket. No sound effects. Just have a straitjacket so I don't put my hands near my face for you. I'm so sorry. Madison says, let's go. Trey says, he's never gonna give up on Volpe, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna turn around and desert you. That's a good song. The Rick and Roll. Finally, Volpe with a big hit. That's funny. Aaron Judge patted Volpe on the ass. It was like, yeah, good job, kid. Just don't throw the balls in my face anymore. No, thank you. 1 ball, 2 strike count. So the Parmesan Pals go deep in today's ball game. Wells with a home run and Volpe with a home run. One ball, 2 strikes. Wells foul. The 1-2. Wells foul. The 1-2 in the dirt. A bloop and a blast is all the Yankees need. They play with each other. Okay. Okay, D's channel. Hey, yo. You almost got me to say it. I'm not going to say it. You almost got me, though. That's why you got to read first. The 2-2. Ball outside. I'm shocked he didn't call that a strike. The 3-2. Wells fouls it off himself. Stays alive. Peraza's on deck. Why are we attacking Vulpi's love life? What is it? What? Come on, leave the kid alone, bro. I don't have a girlfriend. Does that mean something's wrong with me? As Wells swings that ball 4 and grounds out to the pitcher. 2 away. Here's Peraza. Leave the kid alone, man. Maybe he likes being a bachelor. Young kid. Not gonna say he's got money because he hasn't got that big contract yet. He's got a lot more money than all of us, though. But young kid, New York City. Come on, man. Aces like this, chat. Wild, you gotta just lap. I'm just being me, man. Some people like it, some people don't. I'm not, you know, it is what it is. All right, so here comes Mendy. They're going pitching change. Look, this is what I say at the end of the day. I'd rather fail as me than succeed as being somebody else. You either like it, love it, hate it. It is what it is. I got God, so I'm good. I appreciate that, D's channel. D says he's been emailing Prime. He's been emailing Prime and been complaining on a weekly basis as to why they haven't sent me a sponsorship yet. You think that they have you blocked. You got to start creating those other email accounts and start flooding them. And then they'll be like, who is this Ace Avenue guy that's giving us free promo? That be sharing out our drinks. Strawberry Banana by Prime. Fire. Do it. Yeah, Maddie. Everybody. I recommend everybody go right Prime. Everybody do it. Yeah, go hit up Logan Paul. Everybody go hit up Logan Paul and KSI and all them. Do you? Well, hook it up, Maddie. Hook it up. All right, DJ LeMahieu. Yankees trail by 2. First pitch is outside. 1-0. I'm a little bit behind the stream. Let me go ahead and fast forward just to watch LeMahieu hit this to right field. Soto throws the first. LeMahieu beats it out. What happened? He did. Soto almost caught LeMahieu sleeping. Bro, if that would have happened, I would have cut DJ's ass. Hit to right field. Soto throws the first and almost got him. He's safe. Boy. You don't see that happen a lot. Here's Grisham. Represents a tying run. Called strike, 0-1. The 0-1. Ball caught the zone but doesn't get the call. 1-1. Laz Diaz helping us out. Delulu says cut him. Shouldn't be that slow anyway. Damn. Y'all ruthless. The 1-1. Grisham chops this back to the pitcher, and that's going to end the inning. So Judge will lead things off next at bat, next inning. But Vulpi does cut the lead to 1 with a solo home run. Cut the lead closer with 1 after a solo home run. Bars. Appreciate you, Antonio. Antonio says, Ace, you're doing a great job. Speak up how you feel about the Yankees. Let's go. I appreciate that. Look, at the end of the day, man, this goes for all of us. There are people that are going to like you. There are people that don't. There are people that are going to gravitate towards you. There are people that won't. Bars. At the end of the day, man, look, you have to be, with anything that you do, you have to be as genuine as possible. People gravitate, whether they gravitate to you or not, it's because of your genuineness. You have to be as genuine as possible. I'm not out here faking the funk. I'm not out here trying to be anybody I'm not trying to be. When it comes to other channels, I'm happy for the success. I'm just trying to be the Ace Avenue. Realistically, a channel like myself having 2 separate niches is a difficult one because at the end of the day, like, I do have 2 competing niches with each other. But look, I would rather fail as myself than succeed as somebody else, and that's what I'm ultimately trying to tell PJ, who just commented saying, the point, sir, is that some folks choose your competitors for their opinions. Okay. Do you think that doesn't work on the flip side, that some people choose me over the competitors because of my opinions? The real point isn't what I think. It's the content influences your rating. You're just a potential customer, which you're not wrong. But you obviously don't gravitate towards the content that I am providing towards you. So I openly say to you, sir, if it's not what you like, it's okay. It doesn't bother me. At the end of the day, there are so many other channels that you can subscribe to. If you choose to unsubscribe, that's on you. It's not going to hurt my feelings. But you have to realize, if I directed that at you and told you to not be who you're going to be, is that going to change? Is that going to change how you are going to act? At the end of the day, it is what it is. If people subscribe, they subscribe. If they don't, they don't. Don't know what to tell you. Don't know what to tell you about that. Like I said, I would rather succeed as myself than I would rather fail as myself than succeed as somebody else. T says, Ace out here spitting bars. That's the rapper in me. As that's base hit up the middle. Got to get it before it turns into 2. Judge throws the second and he slides in safe. Nobody got it. Nobody hustled to that ball out there in center field. Lindor legs out a double. Actually, I'm sorry. That's Mauricio. Lindor's up. You saw that. You see that, right, Raziel? You see that. It's because people, when everybody has their opinion, right? But when they say stuff and it doesn't change your way of thinking, or it doesn't bother you, it irritates them. So that way they want to continue to watch you. Don't watch me, watch TV. As Lindor hits this is going to be a base hit, center field, and Grisham boots it. And that's going to knock home another run and get Lindor to second. This Yankee team is a shit show, despite the fact that PJ doesn't like me saying that. How can you not say they're a shit show when shit like that happens? A routine ball hit to center field, and nonchalant Grisham boots it. Nonchalant Grisham. That's a good way of me saying he's a lazy fuck. Here we go. Yeah, cue the clown music. And it's going around. It's going around. Blame me for wearing a Giants hat, bro. We've been cooked for a month. They ain't got nothing to do with me. They ain't got nothing to do with the hat. We've been cooked. I've been wearing Yankee hats for a month and a half, and we still been trash. Jeez Louise, man. And it's all self-inflicted. Grisham is nonchalant. He does it all the time. And a lot of times it doesn't come back to haunt us, but on the rare occasion, it's like that. You get a lead. No hustle to the ball in center. We just saw 2 plays in center field. Ball hit up the middle. Taking their time getting to it. Guy goes to second. Another play hit up the middle. Right off the glove. Right off the glove. Another run comes in. That's what happens. That's what happens. But are these guys going to be held accountable? Absolutely not.
Attitude reflect leadership, Captain.
Right there, as I said it, Razio says, of course, where's the accountability? Nowhere. It's blind loyalty. Blind loyalty. You're not allowed to say guys suck anymore. You gotta be PC in this PC culture. That's what Aaron Boone is. Aaron Boone is like, nah, we're good. He's fine. I like the hustle. Really. Guarantee you he starts tomorrow over Dominguez. Have I ever thought about being a manager for the Yankees? I'd take the job. I don't know if I could take the job. Well, according to PJ, I curse too much. That's one thing. According to PJ, I curse too much. But I couldn't take the job. I'd hold these players accountable. Forgive me for holding millionaires playing a game accountable and saying, y'all need to be better. My fault. We don't, like Chyeaaa said, we don't do that over here. I got to add that drop. We don't do that over here. T says, strong side. Left side. They wouldn't hire me. I'm too logical. Man. They want a yes man. Used to be the quote so many times in the Army. Dude, that quote goes, that's like one of the best quotes of all time. Swing and a miss. 1-2 to Soto. Yeah, like Razio said, you got to coddle multimillionaires. My fault. Y'all need a pat on the back. My fault, man. Hey, man. You did your best, man. Gold star. Here's your participation trophy. You did it. You did it. Good job. High fives and butt slaps for everybody. Good job, everybody. Don't worry. We got snacks in the lobby. That'll make you feel better. Good job, everybody. We tried. 1 ball, 2 strikeout. High, 2-2. Yeah, we saw that, Dre. Jays just walked off the Angels' second day. They're getting hot. They are getting hot right now. That was just a little bit outside. What do you think about the home run apple? Yeah, I've seen it. I mean, it's a good thing for y'all. I mean, it works for y'all. It's a good gimmick for you guys. Mets hold a players only meeting. Yankees haven't done that. No, we don't know if they did or not. All I know is Aaron Boone took offense to the idea of a players only meeting. Aaron Boone was like, how dare you think that these players don't need me? He took offense to it. He really did. If you look at that interview when they asked him about the players only meeting, he looked disgusted. You can see it in his face. He looked disgusted that was even brought up. That's the arrogance. That's the Yankee arrogance. P-Chan, what up? Jays win, so the lead is going to get bigger for them. Congratulations. The Yankee arrogance is part of the downfall of this team. What the fuck do we have to be arrogant for? We haven't won in 15 years. My nephew who's in the building, Dre, how old were you? How old were you when the Yankees were winning? Bro, you were still running around as Alonso crushes this. GG's 10-5 ball game. They are blowing you out of this stadium. They are destroying you and embarrassing you. And the Yankees are laying there taking it. My boy Dre was 9 years old, running around the sandbox, eating his animal crackers, talking up the honeys. On the swing set with my brother like, Daddy, push me higher. That was the last time the Yankees won. Dre, you couldn't even conceptualize that. You didn't get to see that with your adult eyes. By the time we win one with how we're acting, bro, I might have Alzheimer's by that time. I might not know what the Ace Avenue is. Ball outside. I played catcher. Oh, 11-5. My bad. My fault. That's even worse. I'm show you how checked out I am. Delulu says he was a freshman in high school, haven't been able to have a beer and celebrate a Yankee chip. Bro, you was a freshman in high school, bro. You was running around like you just got there. You were probably checking out the senior girls in high school, like, man, like this is what high school is about. That's what happens, bro. I still had hair the last time the Yankees won. Crazy. Once you're in the bullpen, oh yeah, it's over. Once you're in the bullpen, it's GG's, especially how they're playing now. It's over. Foul. Razil says he was 7. Another one. You were running around the play box too. We're watching the downfall of this Yankee team. We're right in the midst of it. Kerm, what up, man? They'll have the longest drought, longer than the Cubs. It's starting to feel like that. Foul. Ryan says, laughing stock of the league. Absolutely. The Yankees are a joke. No doubt. Yankees are a joke. And the league is here for it. When the Yankees lose, the league wins. We know it. That's how it is. Still nobody out. Christopher says, we ain't done yet. Christopher wants to step on our throats. Christopher wants to bask in the Yankee tears, and he's going to get it. Finally one out. If Boone still has a job at the end of July, you're convinced they don't give a fuck? Well, you're going to have to be convinced they don't give a fuck, because Boone's not going anywhere. Here's Vientos. Yankees are gonna give it to you. Yankees gonna give the negative fans and the Yankee haters what they want, which is Yankee embarrassment. They'll give it to you. I said this. Ask my nephew who's in the chat. I said this. He texted to me. I said this will be the series that will wake the Mets up and continue the Yankee spiral. Yep. Ball high. You think going to the World Series only made things worse? Gave the front office a false sense of being close, a false sense of accomplishment? Possibly. That's a good point. That's a good point. Foul. 1-2. Yeah, I mean, it adds to the Yankee arrogance. It adds to, we're the Yankees. This is the pinstripes. Everybody loves us. We're the best team in the league. That's what Aaron Boone is saying. That's not coming from me. Aaron Boone is saying they're the best team in the league. Are you? Are you? I can't tell. Where? Where? Somebody put out an APB for the 2025 New York Yankees, because I can't find them. They say 48 hours since you've been lost. You might as well chalk it up. It's been 5 weeks. Where are these guys? I don't see them. Who are them? Who are they? Swing and a miss. Got him on strikes. Boone, fake it till you make it. Might as well, right? That seems to be the philosophy. They're doing a lot. The Yankees are imposters right now. Because I'm gonna tell you this: competitors don't. If you're a contender, contenders don't go through this. Legit contenders don't go through this. They don't. Let's have a real conversation. Contenders don't falter like we've been faltering year after year after year, which is why the Yankees aren't contenders. They're frauds. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Val says, glad she stopped watching a few innings ago. I don't blame you, Val. I don't blame you. Val, 2-1. Like the necklace? Thank you. This is Black Panther one. Two balls, 1 strike count to Luis Torrens. Ball, 3-1. Three balls, 2 strike count. Hit that like, guys, if you guys are new sub up. We'll be here all year. We ain't going nowhere. Back tomorrow. 1 o'clock start time. Actually, I think it's 1:30. 1:40 start time. Why? Because we're a glutton for punishment. Yankees can't stop the bleeding. They can't. Dude, winning is the ultimate band-aid. When you're winning, the flaws got covered up. But now they ripped that band-aid off, and the Yankees are bleeding out right now. What happened to Judge? What happened to the Yankees? It's not just Judge. You can't just, and here's the thing, you can't just pinpoint this on one person. It's everybody. It's everybody. For a collapse this big, it can't just be one thing wrong. It's everything that's wrong. Antonio says, I'm an old timer. I saw good, bad, ugly, and this team is very ugly. Ooh. That's a called strike. A little outside, but he got the call. You would cheer for New York team except Derek Jeter put just the Mets. Laugh my ass off. Ryan says, Judge is great. Judge is a great batter, but no captain or leader. Oh my gosh. Where did that hit him? McNeil is down. Okay, McNeil got hit. Looks like in the shoulder. High shoulder. He's down on the ground. I don't know if it caught face. I just went back and watched. I don't know if it caught him in the face, but he's down. I think it might have got the shoulder, David. I didn't see face. Here's a slower replay. Oh, I might have got him in the shoulder and then the helmet. Maybe a little bit of face. Definitely knocked his helmet off. Hopefully he's okay. Nah, you don't do that on purpose, Christopher. He's up. All right, we got a commercial break. I don't think it was on purpose, dude. Jeez, man. Be live tomorrow, 1:40 start time, where the Yankees can hope to fight off a sweep. But I'm calling it right now. Like I said, I think Freedy's gonna give a good performance. The bats will get like 2 runs, but then the bullpen will blow it, and the Yankees will lose. I think like I'm guessing walk-off win tomorrow for the Mets. Oh nah, you can defend your team. No one's stopping you from doing that. No one's saying anything. It's not on purpose, dude. Your Yankees are losing. It's a guy that just, I'm gonna tell you why it's not on purpose. This guy just got called up. He's got no stock in any of this. He hasn't been here for the ass kicking. It definitely was not on purpose, dude. It definitely was not on purpose. Yankees have no point in hitting anybody on purpose. For what? When we're self-inflicting our own wounds, there's no point of us taking it out on you guys. I doubt it. I seriously doubt it. It's a guy that just got called up. That's what it comes down to, man. He's okay, so. Two on, 2 outs here. This is hit on the ground to Jazz. Jazz double pumps, goes to second, ends the inning. All right. 8th inning. And yet Boone and the Yankees will tell us everything's fine. Nah, he's just a guy that got called up from the minors. He's not a rookie. He's a guy that got called up from the minors. Appreciate all the new subscribers, man. You guys are amazing. Hopefully I see all you guys tomorrow for the finale of this series. Yankees on the verge of losing 6 in a row. 6 in a row. Is this slump worse than last year? In many ways, yes. In many ways, yes. Because at least with last year, we had such a big lead that we were able to overcome it. Dude, we're falling. We're falling in the standings. The Rays lost again, so we'll stay in second place. But dude, we're falling, man. This team is faltering, and there seems to be no end in sight. Yeah. To the 53 in the people, to the 53 people in the building, I appreciate you guys. We're at 64 likes. Let's get that like button, guys, up. Let's get that like button up.
All the way up.
Here's Stanek. Here's Aaron Judge. First pitch to Judge. I didn't see what happened. I'm rewinding it. The Judge hit the catcher on the backswing. No, fouled it off his mask. Ooh, the catcher's getting beat up today. It's a rough day to be a catcher. That hit so hard that it actually knocked his mask off. All right, looks like he's all good. No balls, 1 strike count. Called strike on Judge, 0-2. Judge with a big 0 for today, 0 for 3. 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Freddie McBride says time to fire Boone. We need pitching. Yep. Yep. Ball outside. 1-2. It's been time to fire Boone. And that's the one thing I do think we'll end up with. The Yankees aren't going to sell. They'll bring in arms for the bullpen. But Boone's not going anywhere, unfortunately. And the ball gets spiked and hits Laz Diaz now. So everybody behind the plate is having a hard day today. 2 balls, 2 strike count. Aaron Judge does have that cut on his eye from that ball hitting him. As Judge fouls that away, still 2-2. This is hit on the ground. Foul. Pickleball Pat says, how do, folks? Checking in from Canada. Appreciate you. Thank you. What brings you to the Ace Avenue, Pickleball Pat? Yankees, Mets, fan of baseball. What brings you to the Ace Avenue? Ball outside. Carlo did say, if nothing significant happens after today, I'm out. After 70 years of following, enough is enough. Bro, you know damn well we're going to be here tomorrow. You know that your fandom is real, man. The 3-2, and he walked him. You know you're going to be here for punishment tomorrow, just like the rest of us. I get that that's the easy go-to to really be like, I'm done with the team. But you know we're going to still be here together. You said it last year. He's a trash coach. Dude, I said it. I'm right there with you. I'm not disagreeing with you. I think you mean Hal needs to start acting like his pops. As that's fouled away, I said that today too. Hal needs to be more of a hands-on owner and start taking the reins back on this ship and stop relinquishing it to Cashman. Popped up. Left side. Foul. Yankees been his number 2 since 2001. Blue Jays number 1, but still fun. Got you. Appreciate you for popping in. Everybody's welcome here. If you guys are new, hit that subscribe, guys. Popped up and foul. Be here tomorrow, 1:40 start time. For your sports, movies, and more, tune into the Ace Avenue. Ball. 1-2. Foul. One ball, 2 strikeout. This fucking team, man. I'm telling you, man. I appreciate you guys for sticking around. You guys have been amazing today. Even though we are in Met Stadium, it's like I'm still feeling bad for Yankee fans that got to pay for this. Foul. Yankees are the new Jets. Foul. Ballinger's battling up there. I'm gonna be bringing it back very soon. I'm gonna be bringing back the series finale very soon. As this is hit to short, this could be 2. Lindor steps on the bag, doesn't get him at first. 1 away. I'm gonna be bringing it back very soon, dude. I've just been so swamped with like movie stuff, work stuff, everything going on. Here's Ben Rice. Ball gets away from the catcher. That's going to advance the runner to second and take away the double play. Ben Rice hits this in the gap. That drops. That gets past the center fielder. That's going to score. This could be a triple for Rice. Rice heads to second. Gets the Yankees back on the board. 11-6.
Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees!
A ship with no rudder or sails is what Mad Steve says. That's what it feels like. Up Schitt's Creek with no paddle. Here's Jazz Chisholm. Boone should walk the plank. Yo, keep the ship and pirate references coming. Let's see how far we can take that. As Jazz pops that up, foul. Keep the references coming, man, Steve. Upcoming schedule for the Yankees: 1 more versus the Mets tomorrow. Off day on Monday. Then 3 more games before the All-Star break. Where was that, Laz? That was right down the middle and called a ball. One ball, 1 strike count. Jazz, foul. Fire Aaron Boone, if not, just to make a statement. Jazz, foul. Check swing. Did not go around 2-2. If you were betting, would you say the Yankees winning a game before the break? They'll win one before the break. They'll probably take 1 from Seattle. And then get smacked by the Cubs. Yo, Mendy's arguing over that, but Jazz definitely didn't go around. Nah, I don't think he went around on that one. And that's inside. 3-2. Dominguez is on deck. Foul. Pickleball Pat says, just subscribe. Appreciate you. The question is, Pickleball Pat, do you really play pickleball? That is my question to you. And appreciate you for subbing up. Where's the Superman popcorn bucket? It's not out yet. I can't get something that's not out yet. I don't have early access credentials, man. I wish I did. I wish I did have the inside scoop. You know what? I just want to be able to see movies early, like I am seeing Superman early. I just want to be able to see some movies early. But nah, I don't have the hookup like that, unfortunately. Two on, 1 away for Jason Dominguez.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
Hello, it's the Martian.
Jason Dominguez.
Dominguez is 0 for 3 in today's ball game. Come on, Jason. First pitch is in the dirt. 1-0. Could you imagine the Yankees did come back in this game? Absolutely play your old guy to play against 40, 50 years younger than me, than you. You started a club up here. That's what's up, man. Could never get into pickleball. But I hear it's fun, though. That's a cold strike. 1-1. That would be cool to get the Prime exclusives and movie theater deals. It would be cool. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Dominguez, big swing and a miss. 1-2. One ball, 2 strike count. Dominguez down on strikes. 2 away. Thank you, PJ. Thank you for your words of wisdom, man, and your concern. I appreciate that. But I guarantee you, there are bigger channels than me that curse a lot. I guarantee you, it's not the reason it's limiting. I guarantee you. T says my homegirl who lives in Dallas always sees most movie weeks. Yo, you know what? I think it's a regional thing. Because like Sean Chandler, you and I both know who Sean Chandler is, right? He lives in Texas and he always has early access to stuff. I wonder where Jeremy Johns lives though. I do think it's a regional thing. You would think that New York would definitely be able to have early access to things, right? But I mean, I live in Virginia, but ball outside. Vulpi homered his last at bat. D's channel says it's definitely the beard. Got you. So the beard is the reason the channel isn't growing. Got you. You think he lives in Seattle? Okay. Yeah, but I know Texas does get early access stuff. Like I said, because Sean Chandler lives in Texas and he sees like every movie early. That's cool, man. One of the guys in Discord met him at a movie screening a month back. Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be so cool to meet them dudes. Andrew says he freaking loves the Yankees. The 1-2 to Vulpi. Ball outside. 2-2. Andrew, we know you love the Yankees, man. We get it. I get you, dude. You love the New York Yankees. In the dirt, 3-2. That's going to release the runners. You're not wrong, Frank. You're not wrong. That might go to show you that the 3-2 Vulpi's down on strikes. Blew 100 by it. No, actually fouled it off. Okay. Vulpi stays live. Yeah, you're not wrong, Frank. That just goes to show you the Yankee farm system stinks. There it is. Blew the 100 by him on the corner. There it was. I was a pitch behind, but there it was. Vulpi down on strikes. Yankees are 3 outs away from losing this series, back-to-back series. The Mods family met him. You think he lives in Seattle? Got you. Okay. He's funny. He's funny. And I tell you this. Jeremy Johns uses profanity. He's got millions of subscribers. I'm just saying. I don't think it really holds a weight. I don't really think we live in 2025, and realistically, profanity is just words. D Channel says he lives in New York City. They're always doing exclusives on early screenings. Man, I wish they would do that here. I really do. I might have to move to the West Coast. If the Ace Avenue ever blows up, your boy's moving to the West Coast. Great philosopher once said, I'm going back to back to Cali. That's probably where I'm going. Because it would just be better. Because I can do the Yankee games. Here's my train of thought. First of all, I feel like God is telling me to go to the West Coast, right? That's one thing. But just think of the timing, right? If I do the Yankee games that are normally at 7 o'clock, they're 4 o'clock over there. And they're over by 7 o'clock. Then I have the entire night to go to the movies and work on movie stuff. And if the Yankee game was on at 1 o'clock, it's 10 o'clock over there. And then it's over by about 1 o'clock. So then I have the whole day to do other content. Jeremy Johns, one of the only big reviewers you watch. I watch Jeremy Johns. And this is just movie stuff. This isn't Yankee stuff. Yankee content creators, I watch a lot of Yankee content creators too. I watch Jeremy Johns. I watch Sean Chandler. I watch 3C Films. Zach Milne Talks Movies. Zach killed it today. Zach got a lot of subscribers today. I watched Zach Milne Talks Movies, and I watched like one of the best content creators you will ever see out there. This guy's name is Have You Seen That with T? Elite, dude. Elite. Toxic T Films is coming soon. I feel it. But nah, I watch all those, man. I watch all those when it comes to that. I watch Heavy Spoilers as well. Heavy Spoilers is great. I stopped watching New Rock Stars, right? And I know New Rock Stars are finally happy, and I'm glad they can stop crying about it. Now that Mephisto has been announced, channels like New Rock Stars can finally stop being so butthurt, because they were upset. It seemed like it felt like they were like getting under attack. The fact that MCU didn't put Mephisto in there because their theories weren't coming out. The Boy Wonder, what up, man? Ball. T says you don't know how us cats in the East Coast do it. It takes a lot of work, man. It takes a lot of work to be up here this early. You're really pissed? Join the club, dude. Join the club. We all are. We all are. As this is hit, Jazz is in the shortstop spot. Fires one away. Yankees unloaded. Good channel over there. Good dudes over there. Gary Sheffield Jr. And I forget what the other guy. I think his name, the other guy's name is. I want to say he's Jake. I always get Jake and Jack confused because I do have a content creator named Jack that's on Geek Spot News, and I believe the guy's name is Jake. They were proposing, and this is verbatim, they were proposing that maybe Jazz, I think it was Jake that was saying this, maybe Jazz should be the Yankee shortstop. We just saw him make a play in the shortstop spot. This team looks really bad. That it does. That's an understatement. Understatement. This team looks like shit. The world's on fire, and they're cool with it. They're like, we're fine. We're good. Yeah, you're mad, man. You're mad. Everybody's pissed. Everybody's annoyed. But we're all going to be here. We'll be here tomorrow. Okay. Thank you, D channel. Yeah, it's a good channel over there. I became a member over there. Good to support those dudes, man. Would love to collaborate with them one day. They're good dudes. They go on late, too. Swing and a miss. 1-2. One ball, two strike count. The Bob. The Bob. That's a good name. Right to the point. The Bob says, I'm happy. Making bank on the Yankees losing all the time. That's what's up, man. So I'm glad. So I see you hitting the FanDuel. Be careful with that. Those new laws that are passing, you're going to start getting taxed on that stuff. You start getting hit hard with that. The 2-2. Lindor hits this down the line. This is going to be a fair ball. It's going to be extra bases. Hit that like, guys. If you guys are new, hit that sub. The Wonder Boy says, time to fight. Dude, I'm not sure this Yankee team's got that fight in them, man. I don't think this team's got that dog in them, man. Dude, we've been getting smacked for like a month and a half already, man. Here's Soto. Cold strike. It wouldn't surprise me if Soto homered here just to add the nail in the coffin. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We are 29 likes away from 100. We get to 100, I'll gift away another membership. Ball in the dirt, 1-1. Yankee team made Montage look incredible. That's what we do, man. We do that best. We make mediocre pitching look like Cy Young. We do that. That's what we do over here. Foul, 1-2. Nope. This is the actual New York Giants hat. I tried to switch things up from my normal wearing a New York Yankee hat by doing something different, and it didn't work. So I actually got to add this to the hat record of keeping a hat record here from all the different hats I wear. This one's going 0-1. I got to get an all black Yankee hat. That's gonna probably be my next purchase. When I go order the hat for the first person in the building contest, which concludes tomorrow, by the way, you guys have one more opportunity to be the first person in the building and have your name displayed on the stream the entire time. As Soto crushes this to right field over the head of Judge. 12-6 ball game. Soto got held to a single. You guys have one more opportunity to be the first person in the building for the contest on Monday. Customized Ace Avenue fitted hat. It doesn't have to. It doesn't have to just be a Yankee hat. It could be a Met hat, Dodger hat, whatever. I'd hate to have to buy a Red Sox hat, but it could be whatever the winner wants. Tomorrow is the last day to be on the wheel. One ball, no strike count to Pete Alonso. Called strike 1-1. The finale of the series will be tomorrow. I'll be live 1:40. Off on Monday. The Yankees are off, and I'm off on as this grounds to could be 2, flips to second for 1, gets a double play. All right, we're headed to the final frame. Thomas Miller says, "Go Mets." Everybody's welcome here. Finale will be tomorrow. Yankees will probably get swept tomorrow. We'll be here for it. Yankees are off on Monday. I will pop on for about 30 minutes to do the giveaway. Tuesday, I'm off. Yankees take on the Mariners, but I have early access tickets to go see Superman. If you guys are just tuning in, we do sports and movies over here on the Ace Avenue. Yankee content and movies and movie reviews, reactions, and rankings. So I will be working on my Superman stuff. I'm excited for Superman. You've been dying to know when you eat taco. No, I'm not a big taco person. I'm not a big taco person. Tacos and chicken wings are two things that I only buy when they have deals. Because I feel like I never get my money's worth full price. Like when they have like 60 or 50% wings, that's a different story. When they have like 50 or 60% tacos or whatever, that's a different story. Thank you, Bob, for subscribing. Appreciate you. Like I said, everybody's welcome here to Ace Avenue. I'm not mad at the Mets at all for kicking the shit out of us. They're doing what they're supposed to do. I knew this was coming. I already said this earlier. Said it multiple times earlier this week. This is going to be the series that wakes the Mets up and continues the Yankee spiral. You can see it's written on the wall. Like I was the script writer. Every day is Taco Tuesday. Yeah, I'm just not the biggest taco person. Like I said, because I just don't feel like I get the most bang for my buck. You understand what I'm saying, right? Not saying they're bad. How do you stop the bleeding? Players got to look at themselves and be better. Moves need to be made. It's got to start bringing in players early like we did with Jazz Chisholm last year. Players got to start performing better. Boone has to start managing better. Cashman's got to be on the phone making deals. That's a lot. That is a lot. Here's Diaz. Bringing in Diaz with a 6-run lead is kind of crazy. What if you need him tomorrow? Yankees are fucked right now. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it for you guys. Yankees are fucked. We know it. How about we lose Boone? Dude, I'd fly him to the airport. I would fly him to the airport. Austin Wells, LeMahieu, and Grisham. Anybody reaches, Aaron Judge. Pickleball Pat says he's enjoying a beer and a stogie out on the deck on a lovely night. That's what's up. And happy 4th of July weekend, everybody, as well. First pitch to Wells, call strike 0-1. Foul, 0-2. Alejandro. How do you join the giveaway? You got to be the first person in the building tomorrow. How do you become the first person in the building? Hit that notification button. Make sure it's on all. So when I go live, when I post the live stream to tomorrow, you got to be the first person to comment. Doesn't matter what it is. Just be the first person to comment. Tomorrow's game's at 1:40. So as soon as I post it, YouTube will give you a notification, and then they'll also give you a 30-minute before I go live notification. But you want to be the first person in the building whenever it's live. So have the notification button, click it, and have it on all. That's the best way to do it. Please don't nobody make me buy a Red Sox hat. Check swing. He went around, got him on strikes. Yankees are 2 outs away from losing back-to-back series and embarrassing themselves over here in Citi Field. Called strike to LeMahieu. We got 71 folks in the building. I do appreciate you guys. Smack that like, guys. Ball high. 1-1. What do you think of the trumpets when Diaz comes out? That's his thing. It's cool. I mean, everybody's got a signature. Mine is Chyeaaa when I do my intro videos. I mean, when I do my intros to the videos, everybody loves that. So everybody's got a shtick. Hit to right field. Base hit for DJ. He'll be playing tomorrow. Here's Grisham. Do we think Aaron Boone is going to play Dominguez tomorrow? Because I don't think so. He should put Dominguez back in the leadoff spot. Runner on first, 1 away. Grisham takes a called strike, 0-1. Ball high, caught the zone. Should have been strike 2. Appreciate you, Bob. I'm telling you, man, this is why, like, I can never have that media access. I have no filter, man. I'd be asking Boone, I'd be like, bro, you don't think it's a problem that you're playing Trent Grisham almost every day at the detriment of Jason Dominguez? I couldn't do it, man. They would kick me out. One ball, 2 strike count. High, 2-2. I'll be like, Boone, what is it, man? Why does this team falter every single year under your leadership? What is the problem? Why do we go through this every year? And what changes can you make to reassure that we're not going to go through this shit again? The 2-2. Grisham down on strikes, looking, but he'll be starting and leading off tomorrow. Here's Aaron Judge. For the last time tonight, drop those 9-9s in the chat.
9-9!
If you are a member of daaceavenue. If you're not, become a member down below. Also, I forgot to say what's up to Joyce. Joyce, how you doing? Joyce says, Mexico just got here. What inning is this? We're in the final inning. Yep, right there, Monty. We suck again. Aaron Judge cut on and missed. Dog, what up, man? 22-33. Problem with the Yankees is they only have one way to win. Yeah, if we're not hitting home runs, we're not doing anything because we can't manufacture runs. I put that on Aaron Boone, called strike 0-2. You got to be able to put guys in position to manufacture runs, steal bases, hitting runs, bunt guys over, play small ball. But Ace, that's on the players to do that. The coach has to call those from the side. The coach has to call those from the dugout. Ball outside, 1-2. You get guys in scoring position. You got to find a way to get them in. Got to manufacture runs. Keep the wheels moving. When it comes to Aaron Boone, you gotta put the right guys in a position to succeed. When is the last time the Yankees had back-to-back same lineups every day? As Judge fouls that away, stays alive. I really do want somebody to go back outside of the playoffs and tell me when the last time the Yankees had back-to-back days when they had the same lineup. The inconsistencies of these lineup is what kills you. Guys don't know what position they're... Guys don't even know if they're going to play every day. Jason Dominguez doesn't know if he's going to play every single day. As Judge hits this, scooped up by the third baseman to end the game. Game over. Yankees suck. This team is ridiculous.
Holy shit.
Yankees lose again. Alex said the Mets bats are hot. I already knew they would wake up this series. They get up for the Yankees. The Yankees are going to continue to spiral. Mr. D says the manager steers the ship. That's what it should be. Jay Smith says, oh my God, we suck. Yep. We're just falling right down. All the way down. And they're cool with it. The Yankees think they're fine. Aaron Boone is out there saying the Yankees are the best team in the league. Aaron Boone thinks his team is good. That's bad management. I have eyes. I can see. I don't know what they're seeing. What are they playing? Is Aaron Boone talking about this team is one of the best in the league? Is he playing MLB The Show and thinking it's real life? I don't know. What is your record, Boone, on MLB The Show with all these inconsistent lineups you throw out there? What'd you do? You turn Trent Grisham's attributes all the way up so he can play every day? Like, what is it? I don't know what it is. But it ain't what I'm seeing. Yankee fans, some of the smartest in the league. You can't pull that shit over our eyes. We see that this team is shit. You guys don't. Everybody in the chat sees it. Consigliere Joe, what's good, brother? Another ugly game? Yep. Another game that the Yankees shit themselves.
Here we go again.
Same old shit, just a different day. And we'll be here tomorrow for it. We will be. Alex said Yankees are Chiefs. Yep. Absolutely. Can't refute that. This team has no answers. They're in a free fall. They have no answers. They have no answers, no leadership. And it starts at the top. Hal Steinbrenner has been on put out an APB for him. We haven't heard from him all season. Cashman runs the show. Hal just cuts the checks. This is why a lot of fans, when they talk about George Steinbrenner, when they talk about in comparison to Hal's, because George actually cared. He was a fan of this ball club. He cared like we do. Hal cuts the checks. Let's Cashman run the show. And they let him do whatever. Analytics run this team. And they're running this team and this franchise and this organization into the fucking ground. And they don't care, you know why? Because that money line looks good. That bottom line looks good. They're in the green because they're the New York Yankees. The lineup didn't cost us the game. The bullpen cost us the game. In today's game, yeah, it did. The pitching cost us the game today. Rodon didn't have his good stuff either. But this is the problem with the Yankees in the last couple months. You're finding new and different ways to lose every single time. So doesn't that make you a bad ball club? This is a bad ball club we're watching. And it's about time that somebody starts saying it. I believe that we are only 8 games over 500. Nope. 7 games over 500. Imagine if this Yankee team with 7 games to go finished 500 going into the break. Could you imagine? It's possible. You're getting swept by the Mets tomorrow. Are you going to get up versus Seattle? We'll see. Cubs are playing well too. Imagine a second highest payroll in the league at 500 at the break. Because this Yankee team doesn't give a shit. They don't. They don't. The inconsistencies of the lineup, we might not even see Jason Dominguez play tomorrow. Grisham had a hit, an error, but he's going to be rewarded. This Yankee team rewards mediocrity. That's ultimately what they do. But I'm rambling on, guys. Have a good one. Happy 4th of July weekend. I hope you guys enjoy it still, as it's still going on. Feels like a Sunday to me, but it's not because, the long weekend. But have a good one, guys. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully the Yankees can squeak out a win. And maybe start fixing some shit around here because this shit is getting frustrating. I know you guys are frustrated as well, but I do appreciate you guys for your support. Great stream today. Have a good one, guys. You guys are amazing. See you guys tomorrow. As always, thank you for tuning into the Ace Avenue. I'm yours truly, the Ace. Adios.